So I'm gonna have a little look in the chat and stream and Twitch.
Go ahead. You can call on me when you need me.
Perfect, I will do. So wonderful. Seems this time things work out just fine. And maybe there's even questions from the audience as well. Sometimes we get.
To answer.
Yeah.
I'm chatty. I'm chatty. I know it.
I mean, there's always sometimes people in the Twitch chat have questions and they like to ask them. I mean, I do have questions prepared for you.
Oh my God.
Oh,
The ones you already sent me.
yes, precisely. So you're all safe.
You said you would give them before.
Yeah. It's all gonna be easy.
Study.
Very, very obvious questions, I think, too. Yeah. I think maybe people are slowly getting into the stream. I do hope they are. Let me go there and tell people. Oops. Also, a little FYI, I will add you after this stream to a group. That's a little group that I created for all those who've been very brave and come on this spotlight. And
Nice.
there you can have a chat, talk with them, and say, "Oh, was really difficult."
She was horrible. She asked me something terrible things.
Yes, precisely.
We discuss how abuse me.
Maybe. I mean, there's a chance for that.
I'm joking.
Of course, I know, but it's so I have a little group for all those wonderful people.
Thank you.
Maybe I think I could actually add you already.
Discord, I suppose.
It's in Discord, yes. Where are you? Oh, there. There you go. Oh, Dread is on the bus. Yes, it is him. You'll have the best time. You have the best time with all of them.
All right.
You can of course use this also to talk everything housing, and sometimes people.
It's a one-line chat. Let me understand.
Yes.
Okay.
You can have a chat about everything housing, and maybe also if you want to set up a project with one of them together. Sometimes people.
Sounds nice.
That is an option. Just throwing it out there. If you want to collaborate, that's a good way to set it up.
I'm still advocating for the tag team contest.
Yes. Oh, that would be awesome. I mean, there are currently Oh yeah, there are many nice contests going on right now. And with that, we are going to go live, I think. Yeah, it's about time we go live. Hopefully everybody can see something in Twitch. I think we there we go. Yay! So excited to have you, really. This is so awesome.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to all of you who are either tuning in or watching this as a highlight. Tonight we have a special spotlight with Pac Garrett, who will kindly answer all questions that I might have, the nosy ones, or you can tell me off. This is too private. I'm not going to answer. um,
No, it's okay.
or questions from the audience. If there are people in the chat on Twitch or elsewhere who have questions, please direct them here. And we're going to see a lot of beautiful homes, everybody. So hope you're all ready. Oh, hello, Toad. Wonderful to see you. Um, hope everybody has a snack and maybe a drink and is comfortable. And with that, I'm going to direct one question already at you. How did you get into housing in ESO, Pac?
Hello. I came back after the beta, after years, and I found the housing system. It
Hmm.
was a big surprise. And I immediately wanted to dive into it. I always like to make little models of things, so it suited me very well.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. So, mm, yeah, you're already there. So I'm going to travel to you,
Yes, I
travel to player. Everybody, this is so fantastic. I'm going to shut up and let you talk.
Oh my God.
This is the first build you mentioned that you experimented with plans. Yes?
Yes, before this, I only made interiors. This was my first time doing something outside.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to give it a tropical look.
Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Look, everyone. Oh, very jungly. Yeah,
I
and
closed off the outside of the house from this
mhm.
side
Ah, so you'd have more room to experiment with the plants, I'm guessing?
because I wanted to begin the house from the top.
Ah, from the top. That's
So we
interesting.
have to climb.
We have to climb. Wonderful. I love it. Oh,
It was a
look.
bit challenging to make the way up.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, sometimes those stairs don't want to behave and bridges might not want to behave. Oh, look. Look, everyone. Oh, I do like it. So beautiful. What inspired you to do plans in this one? Just wanted to try something exterior, and that's the inspiration?
I saw many jungles around, and I wanted to try
Ah,
too. And
ah. Oh, look. Somebody's up in there. Little companion. Very sweet. That's a nice detail. I like those touches. Here, look. Gonna try to get him a little bit better for the audience. Hope you can all see this. There.
Gakin,
Aw, so cute. Really love it. This is so wonderful.
cute beta monkey.
Yes. I mean, jungle, right?
Yes.
That's where you find them. Hmm. Nice cobble work here. Do you like that? Yeah, everyone? Oh, yeah. Very,
I
very.
didn't do much. I didn't do much cobbling
Oh,
before this house.
mm,
Some of my first attempts at mixing things together.
mm. So it's a little bit of an evolution to, oh, nice path. to see what can we do with the things that we find in the game to be. Yes, monkey, exactly, Toad. Perfect. How can we utilize rocks and all kinds of plants to create something that looks homogeneous and elegant? Yes. Look, we
Yes, with
can.
some foliage, you can mix them very well together and
Yes, true.
over any imperfection.
Oh, really love that. Ooh, you added those little glow bugs,
Ah, yes.
fireflies.
When I did the house, it was around the time when they came out,
Ah, very beautiful.
I think.
Yeah, they add also a little bit of interest here. Eye catchers.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's an archaeological camp.
Ah,
We are digging into the arid ruins.
oh. I mean, they are ruins, yes. So
Indeed.
why not try this? This is wonderful. Ah, ah, nice. Have a snoop around. Oh, it's really comfortable, cozy. Nice details here. I really enjoy that. Also, the work that you did here with the pages, dropped pages here. Really, really enjoy that.
The pages, the cut of the pages from Fargrave were such a
Ah,
nice item.
yes, indeed. It's a very nice item. You can really utilize it to add a lot of detail.
Yes, we see it a lot later than in other houses.
But I do love that. Also, little details here on the tables. Make sure. Oh,
Try to be a bit synthetic with the details because I can't normally waste too much on it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, this is also really beautiful.
Some glowing planes,
Yes.
some colors that will come back later at the center.
Mm. I mean, yeah, you have to have a play around with all of those and see what you can do with them and experiment and see what the lighting does, the lighting effects uh, achieve in which places.
Yes, it's always important to place the coda flowers here.
Yeah.
Do very much to add some accents.
Yeah, and character also. It's very nice. And yeah, I also like to use I, I like that you can use plants in this way, an ESO, to create this look, to add light and accents in this way. Um,
There
it's
are
very
plenty
nice.
of glowing plants.
Yes. Glowing plants. I mean, in our world, we would probably uh, be surprised, but there's a lot of glowing plants uh, too.
Be
Have
surprised I actually never saw an avatar build.
mm,
Not that I can think of.
mm. Or maybe somebody else can. Oh,
I really like the view in this house, and
yes.
that's the reason why I wanted to come up here.
I see.
It was too far from the starting from the bottom.
Oh, yes. The view, everyone. Look.
Except
Yeah.
it's raining, but
Yeah, it's, I mean, gentle, I do like how in this particular view, the horizon kind of gets fogged and obscured um, with the sea. And the clouds kind of get married to the sea at this particular place.
yes, it's a very nice stormy weather.
Yes, makes it look a bit mythical and yeah,
Mhm.
secluded and yeah, peaceful, gentle, even if there might be a storm coming in.
Yes, it's a nice lighting. It fits the color of the stone.
Mm, yeah, true. It's mirrored in this way. So, so wonderful. How long did it actually take you to build this particular? I mean, I know that you're a speed builder,
In
but
a while. No, I'm not actually not very fast. I dive for a few hours at a time,
mm,
and I think for this one it took me 3 weeks.
oh, but that's still rather fast. I mean, some builders or some creators take a little bit longer to
I look at them for very long. There's a
ah,
very long process where I look at things, I think of what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and
oh, look.
then I begin to try different looks of different items, combinations, and once is done, I start building.
Ah, okay.
That still takes me a few weeks.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love what you've done here. The color choices are just wonderful. So elegant. Yeah, that's mesmerizing for me a little bit because you come down here from, let me back up a little bit. You're not seeing this right now. It's me backing up
You
there.
know?
You back up, or you come down and you slowly are greeted, and it reveals itself like this. I really love that you lit up the structure also up there using those mushrooms.
It's very
Really,
high,
hmm
so I needed to go high somehow.
yeah, yeah, to actually get the vastness of this cavern really into view. Very nice. Also, again, nice detail here. The details are what matter to me most. I always look for
As
that.
always.
So important. Oh, so here is the shroom section.
This is the room section. There isn't a second mushroom section.
Mushrooms and crystals. Oh, and
Some tentacles.
oh, some tentacles. Hope everybody heard this. And yeah, it's just really, really mesmerizing and elegant, and can see. Oh, can just see a little bit. Also, I like what the lighting does to the surface of the stones here.
It really glows.
Yeah, and it creates this interplay between shadow and light.
And it looks a bit moist.
Yes, that too. That too. Very nice. Very nice.
Also, all this thinking wasn't intended. I just did other things on top of things and
Ah,
stick to one color of lighting.
yeah, makes sense. So layering is seems to be also a little bit of a um, part of the process.
Yes, absolutely. Very important.
Layer everything.
I learned it later,
Ah,
building.
yeah. So wonderful. Ooh. Yeah, and you mentioned tentacles.
Yeah, so
Some reaching out from inside there. Very nice. Look, everyone. So beautiful.
I really didn't know what to do with those alcoves in the beginning.
Hmm. Yeah, what to do with them? Cover them up? Would be lost space. What else to
Yeah,
do with them?
covering up is it's hard to cover up something so big.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I think in a huge statue would also not really be feasible.
Also, the gap is so huge. It
Yeah.
take a lot of space, a lot of items to just cover it up.
Mm.
Better use it somehow.
Yeah, better to use it for something. That's very, very beautiful. Good evening, Kleros. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. So wonderful to see you. Wow. This is so stunning and mesmerizing. Do you know, do you have like a story for this particular house, or did you just want
Not
it,
really.
not really, wanted to play around with plans?
Yes, I do add a certain degree of storytelling in some way. That's right. In the way that this is supposed to be an hybrid ruin that is under study from a team of archaeologists that came here with the boat at the entrance. There is also a theme to this temple, I
Ah,
admit. It's
yeah.
supposed to be the rainbow temple to Azure.
Ah,
I've read somewhere in some lore book, I think, that it is supposed to be a rainbow temple
hmm.
lost.
Oh, and you decided to recreate that. Oh, wonderful. Oh,
Exactly.
look, the lighting here. The lighting. Yes, this is the first house, Kleros. No, you did not miss anything. This is the first house. Look, the lighting is just wonderful.
He values Varla stones
Ah, perfect.
in the different heights.
Ah, yeah. Makes complete sense. But that really lends such a wonderful light to that statue. I mean, look, everyone. Hope you can see this, and it does transfer over to your screens wherever you're seeing this. Maybe a little bit more like this. Just look at it. The lighting is just so beautiful. Yeah, those stones are so powerful. I love them.
They do the entire room by themselves.
Yes.
You didn't need to add anything.
That's true. You don't, they're so powerful, you don't need anything else. It's just maybe one or two of them, and sometimes that's all you need
Yeah,
to get the perfect
sometimes
light.
yes.
I love it. I love it. So beautiful. Yeah, so the theme you went with is in keeping with the lore, you're saying. Oh, wow. Oh, look,
It's
everyone.
supposed to be lower. I never found it again, but in my
Mm.
mind it is.
Hmm. So your lore, I mean, that's fine, I think. Nice work here.
I remember I found it somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, nice webs. Nice webbing there. Oh, oh, look. Oh, I hope this gets everybody sees this on screen. The color work here. Oh, so beautifully stunning and mesmerizing. Isn't this fantastic, everyone? Just look, the canopy work and all the color choices in it. How long did this piece actually take you?
That was fairly easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yes, at most 1 hour putting things together, but it wasn't exactly science.
Oh, see, some would have.
You can hide almost everything behind the foliages, and you can't really see it from below.
Yeah.
So I just standed here and placed the trees.
Ah, oh my goodness, this is awesome, just fantastic. And Toad is also agreeing, saying, yes, amazing. Otter is amazed. utter amazement too. Dear me, this is beautiful. And it only took an hour. Look, everyone.
Oh my God, foda azzurra.
Hmm. Mm. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is
Yeah.
really nice. Using the painting and this, I think, is an excavation. Is that not from
Yes,
excavation?
yes,
Ah,
yes, it
perfect.
is. I think
Oh,
from Pilia City, I think.
look. That's smart. That use. I really love it.
I wondered myself how well it worked inside.
Yeah, it is. It totally works. I mean,
Yeah.
also just because the shape is mirrored in the painting
And sometimes you take an item, you place it somewhere, and
and it
it just
works.
works.
Perfect. And it just works. I love it. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. That's foliage work, everyone. So glorious. So, so glorious.
I'm not the best at pairing colors, so I place them all together.
Yeah. I mean, Marcia would, because she is a pro when it comes to colors, you should see her bills. It's absolutely stunning and mesmerizing all at the same time.
Yes, I
She
watched you
would,
do this. I watch your spotlight.
yeah, yeah, she would be all over this and would probably say, "Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. Fantastic. So, so nice. Look, gonna have a look around, walk around it, this particular piece. Look. Also, this you are playing with light and shadow here again from below.
I did again the same thing with the Barla stones
Ah,
for giving some depth to the walls.
yeah, yeah, makes sense. Hmm. This is really, really wonderful. Yeah, those stones are like they are so powerful. I hope everybody is seeing this. That is what is meant by that. The walls being more accentuated and accented, utilizing light. So it creates this beautiful effect here. Just very, very stunning. Also here, wonderful placement as well. Oh, tapestries. Maybe did you add the tapestry there to get a little bit of a contrast between the statue and the back?
Actually, I wanted it to give some symbol for the tree.
Ah, yeah, makes sense. But I actually also like it to have a little bit of contrast.
It
Else,
does.
sometimes it can feel that the statues melt into the walls a little bit. Or she's stepping outside of the wall.
She is a bit inside,
Yes,
just a
she's
little.
just a little, a tiny little bit. Very, very beautiful and stunning. Gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. And you have an altar here as well. Aha! It,
Eh,
so many people love to use this particular piece either as to create a yeah to create sink for a
There's a lot of
bathroom.
them.
Yeah, sink for bathrooms, for instance, or just for lighting. This is also really nicely lit if you turn it on.
It
Just
is.
it's really, really nice piece as well to have in your collection.
It is one of the few bowls with water we have.
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah, that too.
Important item.
Mm. And you merged it into this very, very smoothly, allowing.
I hid the wood portion, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense to do this. It's awesome. So beautiful.
I try to give the vegetation here some kind of sense as it is glowing in all colors from the
Yeah.
magical well on top. So you find again the glowing flames.
Yeah, it's so stunning. And you see so many color choices in this, and it creates such a glorious rainbow. And that so very much complements this theme that you've chosen for it, um, the Rainbow Temple of Azura. And everybody, this is the first time that Pac has worked with plants. Can you believe it? This is the first time.
I tried over and over
So wonderful. You know, what is actually the biggest inspiration for these builds for you?
and say, for this specific one, I don't really have an original inspiration. Maybe it was a little inspired from how was it? From a house from thought that was there is an archaeologist that is also inspired to Indiana Jones, and I like the idea of the archaeologist.
Mm. Yeah, of course, also makes sense that we know the archaeologists are upstairs at their excavation,
It
finding
gave me
out.
the idea for the ruin that is
Ah,
the research.
mm. So the inspiration, does it always come for each of the houses from the house or from something that is related to the house? Or, I mean,
Well,
yes?
usually I decide what the house will be from what I want to build and what I think the house can be.
Ah,
That's one of the main things I try to do. Use the house in a way that makes sense,
yeah, I see.
making something new out of it. For the first builds I did, I tried to simply not bring the house itself to life.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, for
I never really inspired myself to movies or sometimes
mm,
later, not in the beginning, not in my first houses.
mm. I mean, I did ask, for instance, Lily what her inspiration was for the water's edge, and she said that it was a furnishing piece, um, which was a bookshelf, really, and from there it grew and grew and grew into
Ah,
what it then was. So yeah, and of course, those of you listeners or watchers, of course, know that Pac made a storyteller of this year's One More Housing competition, which I was super
yes,
happy
me too. I was very happy about.
with a glorious build in Cold Harbor, and that is along the lines of Tartaros. And that really, um, did you look at Cold Harbor and decide, oh, this is the perfect place for,
The
yeah,
construction of that house, yes, I firstly had another house there.
oh,
I did another little castle in Cold Harbor where I began working inside of it, and then I decided I wanted to do something new that
yes,
would better use the lighting in Cold Harbors and the panorama.
ah,
I think that in the end I never really did, but but it brought me to another idea for the house.
ah. It was, yeah, it was.
It was the sky in Cordabo that initially inspired me.
The sky.
If you
Ominous.
recall, if you recall the throne in the house,
Mm-hmm.
for a long time, the back was empty. You could see the sky behind.
Mm.
Then I closed it later, but
Ah,
there was a more dramatic view at the beginning.
dramatic cinematic view. Love it. I really love it. Absolutely
This
fantastic.
this house, if I have to find an inspiration for real, maybe it is the view from the top that I showed before.
Yes, yes. Ah,
That was the entire reason I did the house in the end.
mm. That's very a different approach. I really love it. It's beautiful. And of course, so different. I mean, the storytellers, the three ladies, of course, all of you know who I'm talking about, they have a story in mind and utilize housing to tell that story in their builds. And that's you get the feel for the house first, and then you decide what the house will be, and then you set aside then you set yourself to building
Yes,
this.
my idea for a story in the house is that the house is a house that can host a story
Mm,
instead
yes,
of proposing the story itself.
yes.
I
Oh,
think.
yeah, makes a lot of sense. I do love it. Really, really love it. And is there like a specific creative process that you have when you're designing something? It's like, do you see something and then you work around, like maybe you see,
Yes,
oh, yes,
yes, of course I have somewhat of approaches.
yes.
It wasn't implied too much in this house, but in others, yes.
Oh,
But I initially take the largest pieces of the house and place them around so
ah,
I can see where the volumes are. That's the first thing I do.
hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
Or or I try different combination of styles of items for colors and textures and see what can go with what.
Ah, yeah. To create a homogeneous or a contrasting look, maybe?
Exactly.
Hmm.
It looks that I will go on in use later in the house. So I know
Ah,
what I can craft, what I need to craft. I craft a lot of it.
hmm.
Then I try out. I try out a lot of schemes and things until I found something that I like.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That works. That will create what you're looking for. Oh, very interesting. Is there also a lot of farming involved for you to get all the materials that you need to create such stunning views?
Yes, I used to farm a lot.
You
Used
used
to
to.
farm a lot.
Uh-huh.
To farm a lot of materials. I used to farm a lot of dungeons.
Mm.
In Now I have a decent stash, so I don't need to
Ah,
worry too much.
perfect.
And
The
my
stash.
farming is made at the trading guilds.
Ah, perfect. Even better. Yeah, and those of you who are not part of ITT yet, you should consider joining at least one of the guilds. It might help you out with trading and supply your housing projects a little bit easier. And those of you who are not part of the roses, by the way, maybe consider becoming part of one of the roses.
Don't
Um,
try to steal people from the ATT.
no, we are collaborating. ITT and the roses are officially in a collaboration, so uh, people can be simultaneously part of ITT and the roses and get the benefits
Let
of
me read.
all.
Hmm,
So maybe you want to consider.
what a propaganda.
Yes. I mean, I do have to uh, shout out the guilds a little bit because um, they do help when you
It
need.
really does.
supplies and maybe even people. Like there are so many wonderful housing guilds as well, and those can be a really big help.
Yes, the housing community has been the main inspiration for any house you will see.
Yes, yes. And there are so many beautiful also on Discord. Shout out to those wonderful and glorious housing Discords. I think like
We have a
just
few.
yeah, we have a few. I think you and
Besides the glowing.
yes, I think I'm just for housing. I'm in two, 7. It's 7 years, 7 Discords that are just dedicated to housing.
That shows how big of a piece of the game it is.
Yes, yes. And so
Also one of the best parts.
one of the best parts, as everybody can see here live on stream, just to what it can lead, right? The support that you find in those, and also the ongoing competitions. There are beautiful competitions going on right now. I think
Really so.
um, I think that Futaku has just kicked off a competition for. Let me find it. Let me find it. Um, yeah, it's a little Halloween outfit contest that is just started today on Friday the 13th. Um, with this is just one competition that I'm gonna talk about, or you know, all the other housing guilds also host tons and tons of contests, one room challenges for designers to create, something very special in just one room.
Yes,
Stuff.
there are loads of competitions all
Yes.
around, and we keep doing more. And the community is always connected together, so you can hear from one competition or the other.
Hmm.
You can normally join them all.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. I think I also kind of want to encourage people that, you know, people who are new maybe to housing, don't be intimidated. Please join, take part, also meet these wonderful designers like Pac today, and maybe you can collaborate in something and learn something new. And that way you grow as a designer
We
as
are,
well.
we are all happy to help.
Everybody's happy to help. Also, I should mention that all the houses of PEC are they open to visitors? All of them?
I think yes.
Oh, so people come, please visit. Everybody come visit. Send wonderful, nice, sweet messages only. Bring your friends, show them off the houses, not your friends, unless your friends are super perfect, and then show them off too.
Can show them off in the house.
The house, yes, of course, show the houses off. Look, just and sometimes when you do something like this here and you experiment a little bit with one part of the furnishings that you get in ESO, like plans, it takes you somewhere else, and
It does. It helps a lot. You learn very much.
you learn a lot, and maybe you apply what you learned here in another house, in another build, to create something entirely different.
Oh yes, that with every house.
So you can
Should we move
actually,
on?
sure, you can see an evolution really in those builds, which is really, really fantastic.
With every house, we learn a lot.
Yes.
There's a lot to see. Where should we go?
How about we show everyone what you did in Cold Harbor?
It's like a good idea.
So everybody prepare yourselves. I hope that you have um, the Friday 13th vibes around you, because we're going to a marvelous place.
That's a one way of saying it.
Oh, yes. I'll wait until you're there. And yes, Toad, you're completely right. We should have more slots than just 5 guild slots. Zos, if you hear this, please, more slots.
It would be very welcome.
Yeah, just think of the opportunities that you have with that.
I had to renounce many invitations of all guilds to make space.
Would open a
Yeah,
lot of opportunities I'm following. Because gonna do this, I hope. Wait a minute, I have to slow myself down because I have the ring of zoomies on. Hello, Lilana. Wonderful to see you here.
hello.
Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, just the lighting. This was the first thing that I saw when I entered here the first time. I was like, oh, the lighting is perfect. Everyone.
And they didn't add any yet.
This is just fantastic. I really love that you said that it was the sky that gave you inspiration here. Yes, it's very spooky.
I
Told you.
wanted to show it much more in the beginning.
Ah,
It just left a little of it.
yeah, just a little glimpse. Of
But I find
course,
it very dramatic, the clouds in Cold Harbor.
yes, they are super dramatic. Very,
It's
very,
very interesting.
yeah. Also, there's some depths to the clouds as well, and you see specks of lights here and there. So and the movement and everything, yeah, can be a bit a dramatic sky if you know Cold Harbor. And of course, everybody in the stream and everywhere knows Cold Harbor. Been there, has seen this. And then you
And there are
see,
a bit on Zulu Skunk, I think, where you would enter inside the building, and there is this enormous building, vertical building in black stone
oh,
that points to the sky.
yeah,
I found it absolutely great. And
yeah, and that's also super dramatic. Chris, you made it! You made it into the stream. I hope you didn't rush and you're now settled and relaxed. Have a little drink beside you. Look, this is just so dramatic. Like the light is seriously dramatic. I do hope everybody else is going to come visit here. If you've not been, please come visit, send Peck all kinds of nice messages.
well, not too many.
Not too many. Don't want to be overwhelmed.
Simple nice is okay.
Yes. Look, look, look. Yeah, and of course, I really love that you added the um, yeah, the poem to the description in One More Housing when you did this one.
That was a surprisingly well received poem.
Yeah, just fits.
This is the first house where I really tried layering things together,
Ah, getting
and I
get
discovered how well it works.
mm, how well it works in the sense of mm,
Adding details
ah,
to things, adding depth and
yeah,
particular something unique, something beyond the original items you are given. You put them together one over the other, but it changes a lot.
Ah, yeah, changing texture by layering and adding more texture and also utilizing light, specific lighting effects.
Yes, the positioning the lights is very important, and
Oh,
also
yes.
also a big nuisance.
I
Big
feel ya.
headaches.
I feel ya. Yeah, it can be a nuisance. That's true. Oh, very good, Chris, that you're on a balcony watching the sunset. And oh, I'm so flattered that you're saying your favorite housing streamer. Now I'm blushing. I'm glad that there's no camera on me. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah,
Well
and
deserved.
of course, of course, lighting is such a crucial thing because you can it can mess up a build.
It really does, also because the lighting from those is the lighting items work very differently one from the other.
Yeah, that's true.
It's how to mix them up correctly.
Yeah. I also really love that. I mean, here you also get the impression that the stone is slightly wet. There's some moisture going on. And
It's
that's,
again the lighting.
yes, yes, exactly. That's what you can achieve with the right lighting, everyone. You learned it here. You do a good job.
It wasn't wanted that it looks like this, but it does.
Well, happy accident, no?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, and of course you enter here.
It goes to show that the lightning can work well
Yeah, yeah.
in the dome you have.
Yeah, this one again, this is the house, the build that got Peck recognized as storyteller in the One More Housing competition with this.
Great honor. Thank you, thank you.
Well, the judges all had a say in this, and also community, of course. It's just,
There isn't an explicit story to the house.
oh, there is.
Please, the Descendant Darkness.
Ah. I mean, you said in the first house that we visited that there was not much of a story besides being um, an archaeological dig site, really, and you went and played with the foliage and all the plants that you have collected. And here you have a little bit more of a story. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yes, maybe yes. I have more of a setting. I
Hmm.
wanted to work more with the atmosphere and the mood
Hmm.
place to give the yeah to give somewhat of a I don't know what to say. Excuse me.
No worries, it's all good. I mean, mood is a perfect word to describe it, really, because the mood of Cold Harbor. I mean, when you enter this place and it's basically an empty canvas, because there's
Mm.
literally not much there, and you look up at the sky, and the sky is brooding, ominous. You know, there is this darkness that lingers somewhere, and
Yes, I wanted to find the darkness.
you wanted to find the darkness. And so you went along on Tartarus paths, delving deep into it in this build.
Exactly.
Ah, so a story following along the mood of the
You are the actor, so to speak.
ah
You are the
yes,
one invited in this hellish place.
really.
Unfortunately, you can leave because of the rules of the game allow it. But if it went for me, you couldn't.
Oh, then you would have people down in the pit.
A lot.
A lot. Yes. I really loved it. I love this approach too. It's really, really fun. Uh, you could actually have people sit here and tell them to count all the skulls that you've displaced, that you display here.
Yes,
Would also be a
it's
fantastic.
a ton of necromancers.
Oh, yes.
And this is what I mean also about layering.
Mm.
I place them very, very close to the original wall.
Oh, yes.
They're almost on the surface.
Yes. Yeah, layering is a really fantastic way to add texture and depth and yeah, help create more um, mood, right, to this particular build. And you see this right away when you enter. Like, I mean, we've apparently entered a little bit deeper into now, but um, it intensifies for me. The deeper you go, the more darkness,
The, dark, the
the
darker
more
it goes.
the darker it becomes. Yeah.
Mm. Sadly, there is still quite a bit of natural lightning in Cold Harbor.
Mm, yes. And here you can see once more the sky up there, everyone. Remember it well. Might be the last time you see it. Very dramatic, Ree.
Lightning too,
Yes, lightning too. Look,
sometimes.
sometimes, sometimes. Maybe it does not want to go and produce a lightning for us now. Will everybody
Uh-huh.
remember? There it goes.
It will.
Yeah, yeah. There is lightning up in the clouds.
A little. As I said, I didn't use it as well as I would have wished, but I think
Mm.
the sky in Cold Harbor is a great feature of the house.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Certainly is. Creates really already an ominous vibe and feel. And of course, here we come into a study of sorts.
Place of evil.
Place of evil. You heard it here, everyone, on Friday the 13th. More layering. Just, yeah, and I'm not actually sure how much of the space that you used of Cold Harbor to create this, because it feels like you want people to go to specific parts and you lead them there, closing off a lot of the rest of Cold Harbor, or am I mistaken? Have you
Yes,
used a
yes,
lot?
I completely closed it off. It's built in the air.
Oh,
This is on the side of Cold Harbor.
oh, wow.
I didn't use anything of the original except the entrance.
So that you can create something entirely new,
Yes.
floating
Also,
up.
I wanted to be able to go down.
Yes, yes. Very much like Poseidon, he also wanted to go down and build something beneath Cold Harbor,
Yes,
place of.
it's an intriguing idea.
Yes, seems like a lot of designers like to do this. Uh, to see, I mean, this is floating. What can we do? Can we go down there, and how far? Uh,
Yes, there aren't so many houses that allow you
yes, yes,
to do something
precisely.
like that.
So yeah, I get why it's enticing to do this, to go down. Look, everyone, this is detail work. Also, the lighting again is just wonderful.
I do fear that I added too much in here.
You
It's a
did.
bit too much. It's a bit too much red.
Oh, really?
No,
No, well, I don't think it is.
I hope so. In the beginning, it was a little dark.
Hmm. I mean, you do want to have it gradually become darker and darker and darker in the quest for the darkness, yes? So
Yes,
maybe it's apt that up here there is more light going on.
you're right. but not a nice one.
Yes, not nice one.
You can find light in here, but not a salvation.
Yes, yes. I mean, it is kind of warm, but ominous.
It must be all the lightning beams and the
Yeah,
crops.
yes. It's really ominous and already sets the mood a little bit more. Also, like that you added little pieces like this. I think this also excavation, yes? The little statue
Yes,
here. Yeah.
yes. Have those storms in Skyrim.
Mm. Adding little details is always welcome because it just adds to the feel of a place and creates.
Yes, I framed those, for example, with another bookcase.
Mm. Yes, you did.
Well, some more to it.
Mm.
So when an item is nice by itself, you can always add something else on top of it.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. So really nice.
You go
One
first.
one more look up to the sky, everyone. Say goodbye to this. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No
Slow.
lightnings.
Still a bit of light here. And again, the light bounces off of the furnishing pieces or wall pieces here and provokes a little bit of moist expression.
And the Deadland structural items work very nice with light.
Yeah, yeah. And deeper down we go into the darkness.
There's Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, a lot of people love this particular one. She's the bestest chef in all of ESO.
She found a new use for the knives.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's a little bit flatulent, this one. You're not. Is it the diet?
It must be.
I love this. I love this part so much. It's so hilarious.
So funny.
Yeah, it's so funny. So basically, what you're telling people is don't eat so much meat because you might end up like him.
Yes, or at least don't source your meat from a prison cell.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not a good idea.
The idea for the Orgrim came from the Bethesda stream.
Oh,
When they released them, they thought about these exactly these,
oh.
and they were laughing about it, about how many all-touching Orgrims they will see.
It's something that Lilana just mentioned that laughing so hard with this pink gas, this gassy one here. This is, I get it. I mean, I giggled as well. It's really hilarious. So funny. Really love that you added this here.
I really wanted to add a comical relief to the house.
Yes. So it's not all super dark and ominous and everything. Here we have more layering, everyone. Hope you're seeing this and and getting this. Hope it's picked up by the stream nicely.
Used a lot of iron crosses for the skeletons.
Ah, yeah, yeah. And sunk them into walls just enough to create this feel. Wonderful. I'm glad. I'm glad quality is up to snuff. Really happy. And it becomes darker and ominous the further down we go. Oh, I think hopefully everybody remembers this. If you've not been here, you should come. Going down, down, down. Not a problem yet.
And
Oh,
mind the step here.
yeah, yeah, I know. Be careful, slippery steps, and there's a little gap
Many,
somewhere.
many people went down.
Yes. Well, even historians aren't,
I
spared.
have a deep hatred for Fedre. So I enjoyed very much Pattingering in the first cell,
And she's kind of lost, looking at her
as
map.
always.
Yes, as always. No, it does not discriminate. That is true. Look, Stibbins. How did you get in here? Something happened.
With Gibbons. So they trade the places with Lady Laurent.
Yeah, I always have to laugh about the stories of those two.
I like them so much.
Yeah, yeah, me too. They're so, so funny. Always makes me giggle. Empty cell. Maybe somebody wants to move in. If you do, ask ask Pac if you can move in.
Even if we are full, we don't have a problem making space.
Oh, true. Well, but there is a place where this can be alleviated further down. So of course we have to do a nice jump here. What? Uh-oh.
Oh, oops.
I will go to the front and return and do the jump right. This is funny. The first time I was visiting your house, I had no issues jumping, but I didn't use the ring of zoomies.
It's
Hmm,
better to do it without.
it's better to do it without. Maybe I'll put it off for that.
Well, you can use it, but simply working towards it is enough.
Yeah.
If you have the wisdom, the speed, it's better not to jump at all. Simply run forward.
Yeah. Absence of railing is tragic indeed, very tragic. Um, Fly, you fools! Fly, you fools! Wait a minute, I'm gonna take it off. This is so hilarious. No, I'm super slow, but slow tank, and you know. Oh, look at her making sure that Stibbins is fine. You see that exchange, everyone?
You get there, normal running speed
Yeah,
without sprinting
yeah, yeah.
forward, and you're done.
Yeah, I did that on the first time that I visited. I think you mentioned that the home was open.
Yes, it is. True.
Yeah, managed. There we go.
And sorry I did it like that you have to go all the way back down. I mean, it's
Yeah.
an endless speed after all.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. Everybody who is an arachnophobe, you might not want to look.
No, better not.
Yeah. Some people are arachnophobes. That's why I warn people. Oh, I really love what you did here. I mean, I'm not scared of spiders. I love them, really. It's just so beautiful. And this reminded me
Okay.
so much of Shelob's Leia from The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the man made the same too.
Yes!
Absolutely.
There, look, look. There, everyone. This
Okay.
this whole thing, this whole cave was for me just superb and perfect. Just really love it. Did you like when you designed it or when you created it, was it always going to be here or how did it came into
No,
this?
no. It was I made the room for the spider. I think I built it down here or something like that. And then I tried placing it around the entire building. It was at
Oh,
first in the throne room, then in the torture room, and in the end down here.
so it moved a little bit around. I see.
Yes, all the areas, the downward, the shed, the prison, the torture room, the
Hmm.
throne room, the red light
Yeah, yeah.
tower. They're all linked together, separated, but each big area is linked to itself. So I could move it and try out positions, as I said before.
Yeah, yeah. Makes
It's very good.
sense. Makes sense. Yeah, and I think it's perfect like this. I love it. So nicely done. And of course, you have I mean she obviously has a little bit of a stash here waiting for when she's hungry and needs a snack. Really, really wonderful.
I always liked spiders, so
Oh, yeah, me too. They're so useful. Such
they are.
useful beings.
I have a lot of mosquitoes in my area, so
Aha! So yes, you are very fond of spiders, of course. Makes sense. And here
very.
we go see the bat swarm. Everyone, I hope this is being picked up right. I think from downstairs we'll see this a little bit more because now
I don't know. To
there we are.
bottom of the.
Yeah, down in the
I couldn't go
bottom.
down. I couldn't go down more because it would take just more slots for nothing really.
Mm. I really love it. Also, this when you pan up and look up like this, and you see the bat swarm fluttering above you, and there's just imminent darkness all around you. I mean, there is some kind of light, but it's ominous.
Yes, it's the Coldado light. It's not.
Yes, yes. No, it's not. It's not a
The
friendly
nostra
light.
cozy friendly light.
Yes.
And actually, I found out that down here there is an entire village.
Is there?
Yes,
Ah,
let's see if I can show it.
look.
No, not this way.
Not this way.
Ah,
Maybe
no,
the
I can.
maybe the other way. Look, everyone. This is just fantastic.
We are removing the pieces.
Moving. Ooh.
This is what the bottom of Coldado looks like.
Yeah, yeah. There's a village down there. Everyone. You see this? Yeah, of course, reminds me a lot of the public dungeon that exists also in Cold Harbor. Let me inch further. There we go. Look. And you're
You can really
seriously,
almost get down.
yeah, and you're so close. I mean, I do remember that Poseidon was also building, as I mentioned before, he built below Cold Harbor, so real estate, but I'm not sure how far down he actually managed to go.
I also, in the beginning, thought about doing something like that, but it looks very interesting.
Yes, yes. Oh, Lilana, that's interesting. Lilana just mentioned that you can access one of the towers.
Really?
Yeah,
Can get as far as that?
that's
And
interesting. Future
that's
project.
very interesting information.
Interesting information indeed.
Very
Wow.
tasty.
Yeah. So this is also why Cold Harbor so real estate is such a wonderful place to build because look at what we've just seen, everyone, and what might be lie here, and maybe what kind of project we may expect from other designers or maybe a future project from you, Pac.
I don't think I will ever remove this one, but
Yeah. Oh, okay. Lilana mentions that um, she's wondering whether there is a death floor. You'll
there is.
and she'll be checking one day. Awesome. I love it.
Sadly, there is a death floor, and it's not much beyond this point. But
Oh, okay, okay.
you can't really go down.
But still, this is really fantastic. Absolutely love it.
Goldabling offers a few interesting views that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can expect.
Certainly does. Certainly does. Oh no.
Oh,
It's all good. It's all good. Um,
came out.
yeah, yeah. Also, Lilana just mentioned in the Twitch chat that this build is not going anywhere. So, you are going to get more visitors because it's really, really fantastic and very much deserve the storyteller build for one more housing competition. And this is, another very different approach to a house, to a build, to a theme that shows some evolution and also the ability to utilize light and layering and see where it takes you. And that's just, I really love seeing this with creators when they build something like this. It's really, really fantastic. Everybody come visit, bring friends, show it off, take a plunge.
Say hello to Jeffrey.
Yes. Was there like actually how long did it take you to build this build?
This took quite a bit.
Oh, really?
I think yes.
Mm.
Actually, the really big work I did it in 10 days.
Wow.
When I worked madly for 10 days. I played only ESO,
Mm.
and they completed it, but I still used a fair amount of hours, plus all the planning before,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
and an ample of changes later.
Yeah, of course. With moving things around and seeing where things fit best and what mood would be created here and there. Yeah, yeah, of
Yes,
course. Takes a little bit of
a lot of.
time.
I added a few items, so I had to take away others, and
Yeah, yeah. Of course,
it's always a work in progress.
you are at 700, which is the cap, of course, the limit that we have for this particular house. And of course, that is for a massive build like this, not much. 700 slots.
It's not never really much.
Mm.
You always have to make economies.
Mm. Yeah,
But
yeah,
with this one, I was fairly satisfied in the end with what I managed with 700.
yeah, yeah. And it's absolutely fantastic.
I managed to build all the areas I actually wanted to have, and that
Yeah.
was okay. Other times, I had to really cut pieces down from my original idea.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, that's always the sacrifices that designers make when they want to create something very special like this, and you want to yeah create a specific mood or you want to follow a specific story, then you have to make sacrifices.
Yes, because you need to have certain things. I had to place different red light sources
Mm,
at the entrance so that it could work
yeah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Wow.
the safe way you can.
Mm. It's just yeah, and of course something that you have to decide. Then you have only a limited number, and then you decide, okay, how much or what can I sacrifice in this build to add a specific piece of lightning or a specific piece of texture or whatever it is. And it's definitely something that I think a lot of designers have faced.
Yes, in a
Uh,
certain way, it's a very important part of the creative process because it takes away everything that doesn't fit for your team. So at
mm,
the end, if you take away everything that you can take away,
Yeah.
left with what the utility want.
Yeah. Also makes sense. I think Lilana was also the one mentioning that you can use the PTS um, server to just go God mode in whatever build you want to do and see just what you need, basically what you basically end up having to farm for, or whatever it is that you want to build on the live servers. And then you have a little bit more information and a better grasp and idea of just how massive the build is going to be. And EHT actually lets you save good chunks of the build so that it doesn't take you as long to build on live what you've built on the PTS.
And easily transfer it.
Yeah, that really helps.
That's the smart way to do it.
Smart way to do it, exactly. Really, really impressive and so different, right? We've just visited a temple dedicated to Azura in rainbow glorious colors in a canopy work. And here we are in the darkness.
Immersed in darkness.
Yes.
And black walls.
Yes. Surrounded by darkness and all its shades and forms. It's very, very
It was a
nice.
lot of fun to make this build.
Oh, I'm glad
And
to
I
hear
have to
that.
say, it was very easy to obtain these looks, combining just a few similarly colored items.
Mm. Always good when we have a fun build, when we have fun building something and giggling maybe when we play around with things and like first time showing it then to a friend and seeing their reaction is always quite nice to kind of gauge also and see what you've created.
When I showed it to my first friend, that is an old friend of mine, in the game, I almost got a reaction from her for the first time.
Oh,
This one.
hopefully a good one.
She's hardly impressed. Yes.
Yeah, I
So
love
glad
that.
that finally I got her to say nice.
I mean, I remember that you posted or that somewhere you mentioned that you were that this particular build is done and open for visitors, and then I just went and visited, and it was so much fun. I really had a lot of fun, and then um, Warmer Housing came along, and this was here, and I was like, whoa, surprise, awesome. Yeah, and this is just really, really
And there are
such
so many beats that you can go in and
yeah.
wonder absolutely and say, wow.
Yeah, that's true. There are so many glorious entries. I mean, just remember, I don't know if everybody remembers, but for One More Housing for this year, we had 400 entries. 400. Just imagine that number. That was how many people entered into the competition.
Many hours spent to making houses.
Yes, yeah. Many hours creating houses. And then you have to, of course, go through them and decide, okay, what's going to make the cut, and that's so difficult to do that. I mean, I was glad not to have to do that, but then the
It's a
judging,
lot to do.
yeah, it's a
A lot
lot.
to do with the community.
Yeah, a lot to
But we
do.
have a lot of very active people and
Yeah, and very
generous
dedicated
with the
people.
time.
Yeah, I love that. I really, really love that.
We, we all owe it to them in the
Yes, we
end.
do. We all owe it to them, indeed. Those who are, uh, yeah,
All of the
make,
guild masters and Discord admins.
yeah, and those who actually make it happen, who
Yeah.
start those large competitions. It's just
Like
wonderful.
Milana's competition that was very nicely done. I remember
Oh,
the one on Cthulhu. Lovecraft.
oh, wasn't there
You know?
also an H.P. Lovecraft one that was also,
Exactly.
yes, so awesome, so wonderful. Yeah, I still have the information for that one. And I do hope that it's still there for the H.P.
It's everything
Lovecraft,
there.
because then I
Everything there.
will, I have
I think
more things to
they
visit.
made a beautiful uh, list of the how of all the entries.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that,
You can see.
but I've not had time to stream it yet. Yet, everyone. I hope you heard that. Yeah, because of
Mm.
course, H.P. Lovecraft offers so much meat.
A lot. You will find this house again among the entries.
Of course, should be there. Should be there. Well, maybe we should move into the next to also, this is perfect, by the way, that you have this one on your list, because creating a good witch house and applying what you learned in this project here in Cold Harbor to other styles, and also incorporating what you learned in working with plants in the previous house. How about we have a look at the Gorinier estate uh,
Oh
now?
yes.
This is seriously fantastic to see this evolution and the, yeah, how things evolve and what you take from one build and apply to the next. It's really, really wonderful. I hope everybody is having the best time, because I have the best time here with Pac answering all
Let's
my nosy
best time to
questions.
chat. Oh, here we are.
Perfect.
Okay, this is not the same mood as before. This is nice and happy.
Nice and happy. We don't
So
mind dark themes.
you can all take a breath.
Hope everybody heard this.
I still have to put the finishing touches to this house.
Hmm.
Still have 50 slots.
Aha. Oh, interesting that you sunk the hourglass into the ground here.
You can change it as you wish.
Oh, well, going to use the time that you decide. Ooh, lot of foliage here and canopy work already. Entrance is slightly obscured. Oh, hello. Who are you? Little
Yes.
friend. Little friend. Ooh, off he went. There you are again.
I don't know if you are familiar with Berserk, an anime.
Mm, I'm not. I'm not.
Maybe not. I inspired myself to a location from that. It's actually a manga.
Ah, ooh. Oh, interesting. We hope everybody is seeing this. Also, everybody should come visit. This is an also really interesting build. Ah, so druidic walls? Are those druidic walls? Looks like.
Yes, it is.
Ah, very light. Ooh,
The druidic items are also very nice to work with.
Yeah, yeah. So really love what you did here.
I had to actually invest a few crowns in the photo stones.
Hmm. Very beautiful. Elegant lighting again. Very subtle, very subtle. Adding a water stream here is very smart in this way. Oopsie. Can I
Also,
jump here? There we go.
one of my few questing attempts in the last years to get them,
Yeah, yeah.
but the pools.
The pools, yeah, and creating a water stream um, in this way is not easy to have it flow and feel homogeneous and natural in this way.
There was some careful positioning
Hmm.
and quite a few waterfalls. The
Yeah,
one
yeah.
you are, the one we are beside is two instead of one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. It has to. Sometimes it's stacking and turning and seeing which angle works best.
Yes, also for using the different looks of the different points of the waterfall itself, so you can mix it and obtain different looks. So that's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Really elegant. What was the inspiration for this one?
There is a witch in the manga that has a house made of out of an enormous tree.
Hmm.
So I wanted to make a house that was as much as possible covered in foliage.
Ah, yeah, that's not
And
easy.
of course the greenhouses are a great slot saver.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's true. They are very good slot savers indeed. You want to create something like this. And this is so much detail already just when you enter into this.
Just by layering more items together, just placing many items in the same spot and cover the
Yeah.
many times the same point,
Wow.
a bit of variance.
Yeah, yeah. And that's, oh, look, everyone. A house entirely covered in foliage. Oh, and there, look. Also nice use for this particular piece. Um, up there, maybe alluding to a good witch living here in this beautiful home. It's very nice layering here already again. And you do see the that you have applied some of what you've done in um, the Temple for Azura, and also
Yes, but I perfection it a bit. I put more. I layer the plans too.
yes, yes, you did, certainly did. Welcome, welcome, Datpin. Um, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy this. Also, come visit. Mm. Oh, these pergolas, the Reach pergolas. Yeah, they're
A
really
bit
nice. Yeah, and you merge let layering work, people layering. Yeah. Oh.
for example, here I somehow managed. I didn't expect it to work. I got only the wisteria out here. You can see the frame of the window.
Ah, yes.
You can see it on the other side.
Oh, oh, nice. Oh, also this place is just perfect. Look, everyone. You just want to move in.
Sadly, I used almost every slot for the structure itself and the looks. So
Oh,
there is a
wow. I mean,
it's
yeah,
almost empty.
yeah. I mean, it's a 600 slot house. We are at 560, so a little bit more room left, but still, it's like I see.
It's really hard to. I need to fill with those 40 slots,
Yeah.
the two greenhouses, and I don't know what to do.
Well, maybe some of the designers have tips, or maybe they have ideas for you.
Literally take anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's very nice. This uh, that's just the outside, everyone. So you understand that we're going inside, and this is oh, really love it. If you do visit houses, people, remember to close doors, please, if they're
I don't
interactable.
mind too much.
Yeah, but for some houses, that's actually really
It's
important.
important.
Hmm.
Is normally, if it is possible, I try to keep limited visitor.
Yeah.
Recently, someone turned off all the lights in one of my houses. It was quite.
Oh no!
I actually I had a good laugh at that.
Maybe they thought the last person turns off all the lights. You know, when you leave home or something, you turn off all the lights, saving electricity. Oh, look.
For example,
Look here, everyone. Oh, this is cozy. Very warm and inviting and alive. Very, very much alive. Ooh, look. This comes across in the stream as well. Just that's a wonderful layering use of this particular piece. I love this too. And just a beautiful piece in and of itself. And then you have this marvelous job of layering the glorious plants and the foliage and adding subtle lighting to it. And just that brings it all and yeah, brings it together as a rounded piece. Yes, exactly. That must be a portal. Is it not? Lilana has an idea for you right there.
it is indeed a portal.
I mean, you
It is,
can,
it is indeed a portal. Yes. I don't know what to do with the portal room.
you know,
It is okay like this.
EHT actually has the opportunity or the possibility to add portals.
You are
And
right.
yeah, yeah, Kithonia has done a little bit of an how to do that, a little bit of a tutorial with Lily and me in a little private session that we did. Maybe sometime Kithonia will be on a stream again where we may be going through a little bit of EHT and what to do with it, particularly to this particular use to create portals,
Portals.
because you can layer a portal on this using
That would
EHT.
actually be quite nice.
You know,
I also have a build that I want to do that would require me to use HT, so I will need to learn it.
ah, okay. So I'm hearing do a stream with Cathonia to have a tutorial so everybody can learn how to do portals and how to utilize them to create more stunning builds like this. Noted, noted.
Good idea.
Soon to come. Just the subtle lighting that you've used here again, this is just very, very smart and elegant.
Just the daylighting and the Kulanda stones.
Yeah, those are so awesome.
Yeah, I
So
have to thank a
powerful.
friend for this idea,
Uh-huh.
for the plan, for the lamps.
Ah,
Such a good idea.
yeah. Also, I mean, there are lamps. I think mm, some of, I think they come with the Stone Eagle Eerie. They also have create a shadow and light effect. I think Cathonia also used those in one of her builds, and
Nice.
that's really interesting if you can play with light and shadow. I mean, you do it here as well, but that particular, yeah, the Reachman
Item.
chandelier, for instance, the Reachman chandelier
Oh
is
yes,
awesome for
yes,
that.
that is a very strong shadow.
Yeah, yeah, very, very fantastic. But I do love also the accents that you put in here with the little flowers poking through. And that it's really, really homogeneous and feels like it's grown.
Yes, I try to keep it as homogeneous as possible.
So there's a question from the audience in Twitch that's directed at you.
Hmm?
How much of your real life work influences how you build Pac? If you recall,
Yes, I'm a woodworker,
you're a woodworker,
indeed.
of course.
I
So,
suppose the approach to the work is similar.
ah,
So it's a very careful and slow process.
mm,
And for the rest is mainly just all the comics I've read in my life coming together and
mhm. So,
giving me some inspiration.
ah, so there is slight
There's also
influence.
there's slight influence that, and also I learned a bit about how to place volumes and
Mm,
spaces.
yeah.
So I do the, I am a woodworker because I am generally quite good at planning. So
Mm, love it. Does that answer your question? Very, very happy to answer questions. Anybody who has questions?
long planning and careful executing.
Yes, long planning, careful execution. Very good. I love it. Also, if anybody else has questions in the audience, feel free to ask them. This is why we do also this spotlight, so that you can have your questions answered, or maybe you wanna hit Pack up to do a collaboration, maybe, or something else you want to know. You can ask here. Ah, yeah, and then we go and move into the next. Aha, of course, books, very important. Do approve of those, always.
Mm-hmm. My little library.
Ah,
One of the main things of my building, I think, is in my approach that when I want something, I try until I found a solution for that.
ah.
So I hardly give up on something.
You stick to the problem until you
I
solve it.
stick to the problem until I solve it.
Wonderful approach. Love it.
That's what these are the words of my woodworking teacher.
Yeah, very good strategy indeed. I really like it. Also, just sometimes, sometimes a project can be hibernated for a little while until you until you've come to the solution in your mind, and then you can go back to it and
Yes. Like Cold
work it out.
Harbor.
Ah,
My
yeah.
original Cold Harbor, I built it up until 400 slots and then I didn't like it.
Oh,
And I came back when I had a better idea for how to make it.
yeah, yeah, makes sense. Absolutely love that. I hear you. This whole layering work. So Lilana has another question for you. How come, Pac, that your Kultaba is so much darker than your other builds? I might not have visited all though, but a
You're
fair.
right. It's my only really dark house. I
Ah,
never did another on that note.
ah.
If I ever do another spooky house on with a dark color scheme, it will look almost like that. So,
Hmm.
but when I build, I try to find different combos of items, like here with the plants and Telvanni
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Alinova and build around it. And then I see how I can mix it best.
yeah. And how which
Really, the
combination?
outcome,
Yeah,
the colors and the outcome depend on what the items I use.
yeah, yeah.
I don't paint the walls cozy or scary. I don't care too much about the looks of what I do. I'm not too much, not too, I don't stick to a theme.
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
build.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, for some, the dark or darker builds are a little bit mm, more
Fun.
tantalizing because they can play around with light and dark and with shadows. I know
Yes.
that, for instance, Dread or Chris, who's in hopefully still watching, um, uh, really loves that to that playing around with the shadows, with the darkness, and where to place light to create specific effects within this darker theme. And I get that. Some creators
Yes,
really, really
there
love to
is a
do
lot
that.
to do with dark. There's
Hmm.
really a world to itself. We have creators that almost only do builds like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
still, they do different things every time.
Lilana wants to know, you're mostly driven by aesthetics first and story comes at the same time after, before? Question mark.
Yes, I'm driven by the aesthetics because then I know that the house in the end will look good. So I choose good aesthetics, and then I try to find a good theme, a good something, a location that is enthralling, that is interesting, that I can make with those looks.
Ah,
For example, here I wanted originally to make a house with plants.
yes,
Um, Yet another wood cottage.
yes,
And
yes.
it changed a bit. Then, if I remember this house from the manga of Berserk, I wanted to remake it. And then obviously, I didn't make an exact copy. I make my own interpretation out of it.
Mhm. And that's how the story moves slowly into the aesthetics of the house.
Yes, my storytelling melts a bit into the aesthetics.
Yeah, it's interesting that you
And I have to say that here is missing the details for the storytelling. I had more than only the exterior and the
mhm.
frame.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
sometimes you
actually had
have, yeah.
I placed a few items. I went up to 600 in this house, but I took them out because I didn't like the storytelling outcome. Actually,
Hmm, hmm. I mean, you
it
still
was
have,
actually a bit.
You still have some
story.
room, and maybe it will come to you. And then you
Yes.
can add the little bit of accents here and there that move along in the story, if that makes sense.
Yes, exactly. It's always hard to give us to make a story
Mhm.
with a few items.
Yes, that's true. It's very, very true. And I think that's also why some designers like to use EHT as well, because you can add something like a diary or a diary page, or you can add a little bit of text to set the mood or help tell the story a little bit more, which is again why
A
EHT is
great,
so powerful.
a great tools.
Hmm. To help tell the story. You're very welcome, Lilana. Also,
It was very
again,
easy.
yeah,
It's very cool to find a text piece while you work. I was so amazed by the houses I found where this feature was used.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, one of the best examples for that is, for instance, Mashia's story build that she also entered into One More Housing competition.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
that's really a perfect example for that. Um, but yeah, that's interesting. Also, we see here a reprisal that first the feel of the house, the mood of the house, that's what comes first, and then the story moves in slowly. I love that idea that you start with emotion actually first, and then you layer and layer, and slowly things come together. Uh,
Yes, and that's a good description. You are correct.
yeah, yeah, really awesome. Really love it. Also, again, there's so much detail already in this little tiny torn out pages from the books here. What has happened here?
Hmm?
Floaty books, what
Okay.
happened? We have all kinds of questions. Also,
I don't have an answer.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, sometimes there are no answers to those questions. Also, just such a smart use for using the greenhouses here to build this, because as you mentioned, this is such a slot saver,
It is.
and at the same time you can have this beautiful look outside. It's
Yes,
also a
here
bit,
I played around the glass walls quite a lot.
yeah, yeah, and it makes a lot of sense because it creates such a glorious view as well. Yeah, that's what lots of storytellers want also. Um, in my last episode of Cribs on Sunday, I had a storyteller on, Dark Eminence, who is from ITT also. And she prefers actually when visitors come and discover parts of the story themselves and only ask questions when something intrigues them so much so that they want to know more, and thus follow along the story in their own way and maybe come up with something new that she didn't know about the build or the character that she built her house around. It's very, very interesting. And also, a lot of storytellers love to get the reactions from people when they enter, because the when you enter a build or when you enter a home, you react to it in a different way than maybe the designer has thought. And you may see something that um, they didn't expect that you might interpret into the build.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting you see this a little bit longer. That this is beautiful. I love that the sun is allowed to cast its light into the greenhouse in this way, and creates also interest with the foliage and everything. You all should
Yes,
come and visit.
I'm very glad you're not seeing this with rain. It rains a lot
Oh,
in the Cordillera State.
oh, that's true. That's true. But with rain, it can also be very interesting.
It looks much better with the light at first. With this
So
one,
good timing.
sunny time.
Yes.
There's still one room you're missing. One, I mean,
Mm. Wait. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here. Probably not. Went through an overgrown place.
there might be a few holes.
Oh, there. See, I was going here. Like, oh, nope, that's not right.
Pretty
Ah,
close.
very close. Look.
I don't always close all the holes in my houses.
Oh, not necessary. Also, how would the mouses and cats and all the other animals come in if you close everything
I
up?
agree.
Also, here again,
Also,
layering everyone. So much layering. So beautiful. Really love it. Ah, music box sunk in. Oh, I love this. Also here. Look, everyone.
I have to place it somewhere.
Yeah.
At the top.
Yes. My goodness. Isn't this beautiful, everyone? Oh, hello, little friend. We've seen you
Of course, there is
already.
the monkey.
Yes. Must be here.
Uh, what are you doing? Behave. There's a camera.
Cameras on you. Don't do that. Yeah, of course, monkeys must be cheeky. Very beautiful view. Yes. I also really love this that you added this music box here. It's very
Really
fitting.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's my only music box.
Oh, really?
I have the Almedi Sinfonia, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel you. Some of the music boxes can be a little bit underwhelming, but this one is beautiful. Love it.
We'll place it somewhere else when I finish the house. But for now,
Hmm.
it's staying there.
It's beautiful already, and as some of you have just heard, it's still work in progress. Maybe some of you have ideas. Please share them.
I
Maybe,
need a team that can be done with 40 slots.
ooh,
50. I can allow 50.
50 slots. That's, you know what? That's actually a good challenge. So, all of you designers who are listening now, this goes out to you. Find a theme, find something that only uses 50 slots and no more than that.
I can offer a box of Thai Gelf wine.
Wonderful. So, yeah, we've seen here a little bit of an evolution, um, not just utilizing and using plans that the game offers, but layering them. And the layering we've seen you use and to create this dark and ominous mood in Cold Harbor reprises here too, but not dark and moody, but
Yes, here instead of layering Deadlands Wars and Necromancer Spires, I used what are they called? Hedges and vines.
all the vines, everyone. Yeah, and beautiful flowers and just adding a lot of canopy and hedges. And shrubs and trees.
The hedges make the body, the vines make
Yeah.
the look.
Ah. And of course,
In the garden, I also added some my newfound love, the underbrush, in
Mm.
the conservatory section,
Mm.
and they add a lot of depth to the otherwise quite plain edges.
Yeah, that's true. So that's interesting because that's, of course, that speaks to the woodworking because that is sculpturing.
Somewhat, yes.
Mm. Very interesting. It's very, very interesting. So maybe you have a vision for this particular project and maybe uh, something that you hope that people take from this particular build
It
already.
would be if I have to give a tip based on this build, is mixing the edges with the vines. That makes any edge better.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mixing edges and vine.
I also had a lot of fun with the Telvanni items in here,
Hmm.
for the routing, instead
Yeah.
of using them as the chairs and tables. They are an integral part of the plants to add some extra extra detail to it,
Yeah, yeah.
texture.
More texture and a little bit of mm, maybe, I mean, Telvanni furnishings ultimately is plants, but dead.
Yes.
And in this case, it's maybe not dead because there's a lot of foliage going on here. Maybe it has revived under the care of the good witch that lives here. We don't
May
know.
very well be.
May very well be indeed.
It is without doubt magically leaded to display to this shape.
Yeah, of course, magic also helps a lot in this. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. Yeah, it's interesting. Um, there was also a beautiful build by Yumiji, who also placed very high in the One More Housing competition, and for good reason. And
The tree lady.
yes, Gaia, the
Yeah.
Gaia build, that's also in the Goronir estate. And it's interesting that the Goronir estate seems to evoke more green and foliage builds because this is not the first or second or third build that I see in a Goronir estate that uses also the surroundings of Goronir
Yeah.
to basically latch onto and allow the theme to take it from there.
It helps a lot if you can merge the surrounding with your original theme
Yeah, yeah, that's even better.
better.
That's even better. So beautiful. So glorious, this build. So those of you who've not been, come visit. And if you have ideas, message. Ah, yeah, yeah. Maybe that's a good point that you're making.
Mm. Yes,
The
sound.
the sound, yeah, yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with nature builds. I'm a sucker for trees too. Like, I think when I did the spotlight with Cathonia and we meandered about her beautiful forest, and I asked about how many trees. Yeah, you can see that. I think there's people in the community who who love trees and plants and forest builds. And I mean, this is
It's
also
very, very nice to work with plants. You can do what you want, place them where you want. Always look good. Always nice.
yeah. And they add a different form of coziness, and you can also play with light and dark and shades and shadows, but it's different. The mood is different. It's
I would
more
like to
live.
have some. So I would like items that block the path a bit more.
Ah, maybe blocking
Like
up.
a cluster of trees that don't let you go through them.
Hmm.
I would like it. That would be very useful, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I think was it? I think in Russian Asgards or Ausgardus. I'm not sure how he pronounces his name. Um, the builds is super abstract, but it basically used a lot of plants, a lot of trees to block off a lot of the room of Cold Harbor, and then lighting
I
was
remember the
used.
build.
Yeah,
I remember the build.
super intense and so abstract, but also
Oh, he's a master of the kind of
yes,
things.
yes, definitely
Especially
master.
at lightning.
Oh yeah, but the usage of trees or hedges or any kind of natural plant that you just layer close to each other, so or cobble together in order to create a natural fence that is not obviously a fence, or that when you enter you don't think, oh, that's a fence right there, but it blocks off in a more natural way than a stone might be. Yeah, I see what you mean, blocking paths and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Very
it
interesting.
would be a funny item to play with.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
For making paths into a wood without letting the people roam around aimlessly.
Hmm. That also helps if you're telling a story, right? Because
Yes,
you can lead the people along the storyline quite literally.
exactly. Why still letting maybe you see the forest beyond your nose.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it does help. Uh, Interesting. I think that some designers like to use pets to lead visitors along specific paths. For instance, I think Danny, who used to be um, at the Roses, but I think that she's recently have said goodbye to the Roses. I'm not exactly sure, but in her build that reminded me a lot of Alice in Wonderland, also in Cold Harbor. She had a bunny hop along a specific path, and as the visitor, you could just follow the bunny
Ah,
or
yes,
the
that's nice.
rabbit.
That's a nice trick. That's very
Just
nice.
yeah, just
You
like
can use house guests and I
yeah,
think.
yeah. Also in Dreamers, gorgeous build that I also showcased in the Sunday stream. Um, they used Casca also as a house guest to lead people along the path to the glorious beach home that they created. As you can use that if you can't block off everything, because sometimes maybe that's not feasible to block off everything.
Yes.
Mm. There are
There was
multiple ways.
some multiple ways to read. The house, the painting system was is a good way to do it.
Hmm. Yeah, precisely. Follow the white rabbit. Uh,
Another one who always beats in a line, I think, is Futerco, if I remember.
oh yeah, yeah. Kotaku does.
It's mostly one straight line, and
Yeah,
you go through it and see the story.
yeah, yeah. And that also makes a lot of sense because um, there. builds by Futaku that are just massive in the sense that the creation is so fantastic. Like the whale,
It's
for
absolutely
instance.
fantastic.
Yeah,
And she offers so many different areas.
yeah. And by default, you kind of have to limit the house and limit where the people can go and see what you created, because otherwise you might run into trouble with the visuals, really, of the house. Yeah, I totally get that. Makes a lot of sense to block off specific parts to make sure
Yes.
that visitors are not confused. And instead,
Also, we need to make things compact.
ah,
We don't have so many slots.
true.
So the smallest you go, the more detail you can have.
That's true
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah, I've had this recurring theme on almost every single designer spotlight and the designer special. People said we don't necessarily need larger houses, but more slots, and also more slots in the smaller houses, because that would allow for more room for creativity in those. But ZOS is quite reluctant to do that. Maybe we have
Yeah.
to put up a petition or something to get them to do this.
Who knows? I hope they will do it someday.
Yeah,
Another
maybe.
thing that would really help, then they can also keep the large houses, would be the spawn point.
Oh, a spawn point inside the house.
They will have a lot.
Ah,
Will do a lot of things, a lot of different things with a different spawn point, and use the large houses much better.
hmm, hmm. Yeah, that would be interesting if you could move that, for instance. Uh, and yeah, it's also, I think that Erica of Perfectly Humble was talking people through how you can build close to the entrance, even when ZOS would limit you to do that, utilizing essential housing tools. Because she too, when she wanted to create something really special in a specific place, you sometimes can't build that specific special place because you're limited by um, the inability to put things close to the entrance because of how it's designed by ZOS.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, and EHT has found a little bit of a way around that. So that's quite interesting. I'm not sure if I think
I
the
think
video should be still up, Erica's, that is, about that.
they should. I think it might be by disallow taking away the collision of the item they're doing it. Then
Mm.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Collision is also a big problem sometimes. Not just in housing in ESO, but yeah, I totally see what you mean. I hope maybe at some point they will be listening to this. So ZOS, please help
I
us.
have no idea what it will take them to do it.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I think none of us are
It's a
developers.
dream. It's a dream.
Yeah, it's a dream. But oh,
But
money
I mean,
probably. That's
what
an
I know.
interesting
But
suggestion.
but
Money would be taken.
the housing system of this game is the best part of it. Why wouldn't they invest?
Yeah.
It worked out so well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not quite sure what would be the limiting factor from like a designer in a sense of programming designer, like what would
Mm.
would be needed or necessary for the developers to see the need for that specific ask that we have for them. Um, I think there's not a lot of developers working currently at ZOS. It's a problem, I think.
They have other things to do. I
Yes.
understand that.
Yeah.
It works as it is. After all, we are all still here doing houses. So, okay.
Okay, so there is a suggestion that the limits were based on
Low-end concept.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. I
Ah,
heard that before.
hmm. It makes sense. You do want to make sure that it works on all platforms.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no
Yeah,
spending on it.
yeah. Maybe that is a good point. Because if you do want to make sure that it does work on all platforms, you have to accommodate for all those needs.
Mm.
Oh,
It's also an old game. It makes sense that they keep it low end.
yeah. But still, we can dream. We can dream and hope.
Yeah, we can dream. I have another nature house
Yes, please. Little house. Let's see it.
that was made after this one.
Ah.
I like so much working with the Telvanni things that I did it again, but much more. Only Telvanni.
I see. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I understand that they do have that organic feel to them, and it's just the yeah,
That's too
reminiscing,
particular.
yeah, reminiscing also the trees that they once were. Telvanni, that is the furnishings.
Yeah, there is also I at least I don't know it, and I couldn't really find it. Any explanation of a source for these furnishings? Where do they come from? Who makes them? Why?
Hmm.
If you go inside the houses, I went inside of the Telvanni houses in Badenfeld, and all you can see is the original items placed where the bed would be.
Hmm.
I didn't really understand why they made it. We made them like that. Who? So I made a woodworker, a Telvanni woodworker house.
Ah. Aha. Telvanni woodworker house. Oh. Oh, that canopy. The color choices here. Also interesting color contrast. Red and green. Very nice contrasts. Ooh.
Sadly, there isn't any coverage in the correct full colors.
Yeah.
It was I resorted to green.
Lilana saw an early version of this, and we already see texture or at least body given to the masonry work there, the stone work, lighting, just how much difference it makes to add specific lighting in the right place to create a specific atmosphere and view. Uh-huh. Telvanni
This is
woodworkers,
all the
huh?
underbrush.
Mm. Talk about taking your work home with you, Pac. You made a
Exactly.
woodworker place in ESO.
I did. It
I
doesn't
love
look
it.
anything like the place where I was.
Does not look like, I mean,
No, they made things very different in the Telvanni world.
ah, of course. Ah, little shed. Ooh, with eggs in it. Is that your shed, darling? Chickens. I love chickens. They're so cute. Little dinosaurs. Yummy. Yes, we need eggs for breakfast.
Mm.
Oh, hello, little friend. Cause trusty donkey needs to be here. How you doing? Aha, aha. Very important. Need to be uh fed and satisfied with all the food.
Yes, he's also an accomplished fisherman.
Ah, well,
Yes,
very, very important. Very important.
there is the harbor just in front of the house after.
You have to eat something, yes. Which is not a
And
bad choice.
not the chickens, boss.
Yeah, hopefully not the chickens. I mean, then you'd have a problem getting more eggs.
Yeah.
Hello. The coloring choice is really something, and also such nice layerings again here. Hope everybody is seeing this, taking note of it. Can
Spent
I?
a monstrous amount of money for getting all those trees, but it was worth it.
I was about to ask how many trees? How many trees?
A lot, and they are all for crowns.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Oh wow. Talk about expensive.
yeah, the 5K, 500K.
Ooh,
It wasn't really funny. I was a bit sorry when I finished the build. You will understand why when you get inside.
yes. Oh, seriously, nicely done. So maybe they're so beautiful. I mean, the color choices again. I do appreciate that contrast. Also, adding the shrooms there in the back. I do love shrooms. Very nice. Very elegant. Also, it feels like nature wants to reclaim this house a little bit.
Yes, it is very overgrown. And this is how they make it.
Aha!
They grow it out of the tree.
They grow it out of the tree. How is the furnishing made? The Telvanni like this, people. Grows out of the tree. Beautifully lit tree.
I left everything in daylight mostly.
Mm. Yeah, the hourglass is also such a nice addition to the game for
Very
housing.
useful.
Yes, super useful.
Very welcome addiction.
They do. I mean, not just in ESO, they need a lot of daylight. All trees do.
They do, you are right. In the dark, they don't look, the colors are a bit lost.
Yeah. Beautiful. Let's have a look inside, everyone. Ooh,
These,
more trees. And of course, shrooms. Those that also light the building. Yes, a wooden heart.
the ancestral house of this Dalmer family of one.
Mm. Yeah, the hourglass could actually
Mm.
maybe do more for us, but I'm glad it's there. Look
Yes,
all.
it would be nice for you if you could just move move it around and set the sun in the right position.
Oh yeah. Would also help if you do, like if you take screenshots or if you want to take screenshots, you have to make sure that's the right lighting.
Mm.
Oh, look. So much detail, everyone. This is the entrance from this side.
Again, like the house before, I used most of, or if not everything, for the looks of the house in the end. And there is very little detail, very little items.
Yeah, but here you've I would say you've outdone yourself. This is so glorious. And also, I mean, the theme here is definitely not, darkness and gloom, but you also have a play with shadows and light, shadows that
It's very shadowy.
that climb along the trees, accentuate a little bit of the gnarly roots here and there. It's really important, I think, to really create a specific feel in a house.
Yes.
So nice. Ooh. Am I in the study? In the bedroom?
Bedroom and study.
Bedroom and study. Multifunctional rooms, everyone. Yeah, I would move in here anytime, I think.
Me too. Yes, I wanted to make a cozy house of mine. It worked only a bit, but
It's very, very cozy.
it's
It's
still a
so
nice cottage.
very nice cottage. Ah, yeah, that piece, Honored Ancestors, is it's a very smart use here that you sunk it in to create
It's the
this.
first, yeah,
To create this looks really nice.
the first time I use it in a place where the book makes sense.
Ah, yeah, the book makes sense.
Normally,
Yeah.
normally it's on the top of some elsewhere altar.
Yeah. Trying to get as much detail as possible here. I mean, everybody should come and visit themselves to see this and have a look around, be mesmerized and stunned, and then ask Pac all kinds of questions to move in. Oh, we have another question.
I wish that then. His house in my imagination, but sadly I don't have a house made of roots.
That would be just marvelous and a dream, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really like it.
Yeah.
I have to say that after I did this house, I actually thought about doing something like that for myself, but it's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a lot of work. Wow. Look, everyone. So glorious. I mean, there are cabins in the woods that you can, at least in some places in the world, that you can buy, and then you can redo them or remodel them in the way you want. But it's a lot of work to actually get that done in a way.
Yes. Redoing a Telvanni piece from ESO in real life will be a lot of joys together.
Oh yeah.
We found maybe one day.
Maybe one day, one fine day. Oh, oh, looks like an alchemy lab, also dinner table.
Well,
Both. Multifunctional. Aha.
after all, it's the same thing.
Yes. Somebody's waiting to have some fish, huh? I feel you. I feel you. I also like fish a lot. Beautiful detail here. And we see again this theme reprising, that layering and layering things on top and adding wonderful lighting to a place can really elevate it and transform it into pure coziness in this case. We have a sink here, by the way. Oops. Hope you're seeing this.
It's very
So beautiful.
interesting.
Really elegant. More shrooms. Absolutely nothing wrong with shrooms. mortar
The
and
new
presse.
Telvanni patch came just at the right time for this build.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the furnishings from Necrom are just there's so many wonderful furnishings from Necrom. I do remember that a lot of people just in the past event, people were farming so much to hopefully get
Oh,
as
yes.
many furnishings.
They're quite expensive.
Yeah, they are indeed
That would be.
glorious. So beautiful. So beautiful.
It's always a good idea to fill some gaps during the events.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, you need to honor the ancestors here as well. Also, a little reminder for those of you who don't know, but the Dia de los Muertos is almost upon us. You know, almost. It's still some time
So,
uh, to come, but just the idea of the Dia de los Muertos, how um, this particular culture deals with the dead or with what death really is and how they honor their ancestors and how they celebrate with them. This idea that parts of them are still present here is for some maybe very comforting. Really love that detail here as well. Just really beautiful. Oh yeah, and of course what people say or have said and mentioned in the stream on Twitch, yes, they are pricey. They're very pricey, and that's why some trading guilds have a little bit of a peak incoming for them, selling all those plans or furnishings.
I saved up on the style material during the event.
Yeah. A lot of people do. Look, books. I would totally move in here, in this home. Beautiful.
It was very funny. Make it.
It was very fun to make it. I do hope
Yes,
that it.
working with these Telvanni items, they go together very finely. It's nice to work with them.
Yeah. I do really love this how you've done it and how you've layered uh, everything in a way in which it makes it homogeneous and alive and just really round and yeah, filled with love and life. And you can see a woodworker living here for sure. At
With
least I
50 more, 20 more slots, I could also
can.
add a few more daily items.
I mean, this is 400 slots, everyone. This is what you can do and achieve with 400 slots. Yeah, I mean, it's a small house, but they could actually add more slots for this theme reprises, apparently. They could add more slots in this,
Yes.
and you could add more detail and get, yeah, a little bit,
The more you build, the more times you sacrifice an idea to
yeah.
the low end consoles, the more you're solving.
Oh,
The Golden Year Estate had originally 2 more rooms that they made almost completely. Completely built. I took them away because I had no slots in.
yeah. And I mean, it makes sense to block off stuff. Like blocking off going downstairs, for instance, there's a downstairs to this house, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I've not been in all the houses too often, but blocking it off does help to save a little bit of room. And that's,
There is a downstairs, there is an upstairs.
yeah, and it definitely helps to board it off so that you can achieve that look that you're looking for. Yeah, so beautiful. So elegant. And so here it basically came from the furnishings, the idea to create this.
Originally, yes. Yes.
Ah.
Make a Telvanni house. And it came from the Godin estate when I had fun using it.
Yeah. And how do you, this whole question that you said when we entered and how you described it, how does the Telvanni furnishing come to be in the way it is? And then you decided to create a little story around it in this house. And
yes, I often add a story after I mean.
Yeah, as we've seen.
I made the
It's absolutely wonderful. I really like this approach too. I mean, every designer has their own approach to things, and it's just wonderful to see those differences, and it shines. Each designer and their approach, in my opinion, should shine here and there.
yes, and it's always very interesting to find out what other people do.
Yeah, and
how they do it.
and how they do it and how they approach it. And that's why we do those spotlights, and that's why I ask all those nosy questions.
I'm a big fan of the populace.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. And with that, I think you have another house for us to see.
Yes, it would be the Alinor Crest Town.
Oh,
That
nice.
also came out from Godinir because the original interior was made out of Alinor items. And I was having fun both with the Alinor things and the Telvanni items. So I made the house for both.
Oh, oh, that's different. That's very different. Oh, what can you do with the furnishings and how will they work together? And the Eleanor, I do like the Eleanor furnishings as well. Also vampiric, because the way in which the wood is displayed, like it kind of shines a little bit, and there's often a little bit more detail and carvings in the wood, makes it look a little bit more luxurious, adds character.
Yeah, nice furnishings.
Ah, very nice. I love that you used so many curtains here already. This is just the entrance or the entrée where you enter.
It's a lot of curtains.
So many.
I used up almost all of the nave ropes leaves that I have.
Wow. Wow. Look, everyone, so many curtains. Aha. Also, this is
It's supposed to be an academy.
Aha, it's an academy. That explains why there are so many um well, places to hang your coats, why there's a whole entree in the way which it's designed. I think we'll see why it's an academy when we move in slowly. Oh,
The Mages Guild Academy of
oh, oh! I love that you covered up a lot of the um, walls here.
I always loved that in Northwest. I really liked the house.
Yeah.
And there was a guild, the Old and Bold, who made it in a Baroque style, and I loved it really a lot.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something similar, and that's when I took the idea of covering everything, covering the walls with the
Yeah, yeah. With bookshelves and yeah,
carpets.
and carpets and all the curtains that you could get your hands on. Yeah, and actually, again, nice color contrast here. Again, red and green. That totally works. And it complements also the color of the furnishings, like the wood. I think it's really, really nicely uh,
Yes, I liked it too very much.
merged.
In this room, the green and the brown look very well. I
Yes, they
think I
do.
only did this one in this color, but I do
Oh,
like it. Yeah.
very interesting. So all you mages out there, you want to learn something, come here, visit. Irodar already waiting for you.
We have a few professors.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, books and gems and all kinds of artifacts. That does help to create this yeah, magical feel, and this really helps, yeah, emphasize a little bit more that this is maybe an academy of sorts, magical one.
It needs a few items,
But you're at the
a few props for the lecture.
but you're at the limit. I mean, 600 slots, everyone. It's that's 600 slots, but yeah, covering up as much as you can here. Oh, interesting.
Covered up almost everything.
Yes, yes, you did. Oh, Dwemer. A Dwemer piece. Look here. Aha, and here we have a bit of a red theme going. Marbling stone.
The red carpets were
Yeah.
much bigger than any other one, so I had to
Oh,
use this.
yes. Oh. Oh, hello, little ones. Apparently, maybe Dwemer are being studied here in this little
Indeed.
room. Very, very nice. So I really like the study here. That reminds me a little bit of university libraries. You very subtle light that points directly at the tables. The librarian would come and hush you if you're too loud. Ah, Glenn's Dwemer architecture. Aha, yes. So much detail here in this room also.
I saw a lamp poking out from the wall.
Beautiful. Yeah, how do you bring the metal to life? That's a very good question. It's a very good question. Oh, 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 look, everyone. This is interesting. The lighting here. You maybe have to ask Sil indeed how to bring uh yeah, metal to be alive.
Prophecy.
Sculptures, and I really love this the lighting here and this interplay with the colors again. Very
There should
warm.
be the female statue there.
Oh, we can be very
The academy is titled to Revendirelli,
mm,
was the inventor of enchanting. But I don't have the female statue.
it's fine.
I have to make the quest for it. Have it yet.
Eventually it will come.
It will come.
Eventually it will come for sure. I also really love that you divided that room because those of you, of course, who know this house very well know that the room, the Dwemer study room, is actually a large hall. I love that
Oh yes, I partitioned it into.
yeah, you made a little partition here. Oh, it's an interesting fountain here. And we have again the priest's cleansing bowl. Yes.
Yes, I really like them.
Yeah. And again, carpets being used here. I do love that. Covering up as much as you can to create a completely different look here. And yet you're still using similar furnishings. So it is in theme or in keeping with the location.
And the animal furnishings of where any room, they
Mm,
tie up everything.
mm, mm. Very nice. It's a nice laboratory here.
The art in the class.
Very nice. Also really love those stairs up here to the podium. I'm guessing that's where the teacher would be.
Indeed.
Overseeing everything, making sure nobody makes mistakes.
I imagine Peter in that position. I think he would like it.
Of course.
Hello, Peter. How was it? Snapes. Severos Snapes in English.
Oh yeah, would totally love this. Yeah, and again, we're seeing this theme reprise, layering things on top of things. Yeah, has it? And so far, and we've just have seen 3 rooms. There's more. There's more to come. Also, I really love that painting, the choice here, because it's such a contrast to the rest. So it does draw the eye to that particular part,
I would have
reminding you.
liked to make a wall of paintings. I don't have the
Oh,
slots anymore.
yeah, no. So, and then you have to make decisions, right? When you hit that particular part and you go, like, okay, I have to make sacrifices here. Very beautiful. Yeah, but some of those, sometimes when you make a
Yes,
sacrifice like that and you wind up with one painting only, but it is a
yes,
good
that's
choice.
already enough.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sometimes just one is enough.
yeah, and it draws the eye and is an eye catcher. And I think this is also really dramatic, the way in which it's
Blue and green,
yes,
brown.
yeah,
Yes,
color choices in it.
it pops up to the eye.
Yeah, and particularly when you use colors like this in this room, like you've done, it will draw the eye
Well,
ultimately.
if someone likes painting, I also have a painting museum.
Yes, the Matheson Manor. Those of you who've not seen it, it was on one of my episodes of Cribs. The museum that Peck created is you should go and visit because also not just paintings, but also there you covered all the walls.
Also, there, yes, that was my first try at the styling,
Yeah, yeah. Reskinning. Some people
the
like to,
skinning.
yeah, like to refer to that as reskinning. Ah, more artifacts here. Lilana managed to cram in 39. Wow, that's a lot of
Drag
paintings.
enorme.
Wow, amazing. I'm stunned and amazed at that.
What if you can still see the walls?
I mean, if you layer them, then the paintings can themselves become a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, this high aisle. There's a high aisle bookshelf here, I think.
Oh yes, I mixed in a few different.
Ah, more layering here, and I love that display of the artifacts here.
I use the high geyser for covering, for making boiserie on the other side.
Ah,
That's why there is the high geyser there.
perfect. Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
I couldn't hide the other side, so it became a library
Mm.
as it is.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do something like that, or like for instance, like in one in my like puny little attempt at reskinning a house, I used I kind of turned around a piece of furnishing to create a table. And you
Yes.
can do that, for instance, with the Telvanni, no, the Vardenfell model. You can turn it around, and then you have
All
almost.
right. You have a large circular table. Yes.
Yes, yes, precisely. And I love when furnishings are being used in an unconventional way to create a different look. Yeah, and artifacts are, and the antiquities here definitely give a little bit of a museum vibe. Am I able to hop?
Yes, it is indeed the history and the creatures.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes,
History
but you are
part.
right. Every item can be used differently. You can use different parts for different purposes.
Yeah, and thus create something that doesn't exist in the game in
It wasn't
this way.
intended, but
Yeah, it was not intended. For instance, Klerus.
given the context,
Yeah, yeah. For instance,
perfectly
Klerus,
yes.
actually in Klerus's Eleanor Crest townhouse. This is fantastic. We're in Eleanor Crest townhouse, and Klerus also has a build that they entered into the last episode of Cribs, and they created an oven like we would understand in our world what ovens look like, and they created a coffee maker as
All
well.
right.
Yeah, yeah. With those are items that, or yeah, tools or devices that exist in our world, but they don't exist in ESO, and they use items and couple them in a way together to create something that we would instantly notice and know what it is. I really
Yes.
love that idea to create something familiar,
Yes.
but that doesn't exist in ESO. It's really lovely. Do
Yes.
love
This
that.
function of hiding, of being able to hide almost everything,
Yeah,
is,
yeah. Really just fascinating.
allows so much.
Yeah, and allows for a lot of creativity and where does your mind go? What do you want to show off? Is there, maybe a story to tell here? I mean, this is an
Yes.
academy.
The podium, the, the the book podium in front of you. This is book podium here. That could be the top of a roof somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah, true. True, true. And then utilizing those furnishings to evoke what you want people to see. Very nice. I do love it.
Italy looks a bit more in her element here.
Mm.
I think a bit less lost than usual.
Bit lost. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, if she's feeling very lost, she has a trusty friend next to her. Wonderful. The history department, everyone, comes across right away, and here you have benches for the students to take their seats and listen,
Mhm.
take notes, and not fall asleep in history
Possible.
class.
So the lightning is a bit lousy, I think.
Yeah, but in many universities and academies, you sometimes have problems with lighting. So that's very in keeping. I feel right at home here.
That's why I used to fall asleep so much.
Oh. Also nice choices here for the paintings. Again, this one to me feels not as contrasty, but uh yeah, reminiscent of the color choices, like the wooden colors
Yes,
appear, yeah, there a little bit.
maybe I could have used another one.
Yeah,
Maybe I
but
change it.
no, it's perfect.
Not
I
bad.
I do like it. Do love those paintings. Oh, yeah, a very cozy, comfortable academy. I think everybody should come visit, learn something new, bring friends also. How long did it actually take you to build this one?
Weeks?
Weeks. Only weeks.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I had quite quite certain view for this house, so I went
Straight
for
at it.
point straight at it.
Yeah.
The same with the other from Telvanni. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to use. So
Ah,
wasn't very. I build very fast and very don't build very fast. I mean, I put a lot of hours in a small frame in a small framework of time when I build.
mm. I mean, when you already have a vision and you know where you want to go with it,
I
then
dive into it and I
yeah.
do it 5 6 hours at a time.
Ah,
So I dedicate a long portion of time at my building sessions. I'm not
ah,
very good at building 15 minutes, then 30, then 1 hour. I need to get in, get the mindset for that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, I love that. You put Caldora up there.
Is the librarian.
Yes, yes. This is fantastic. Everyone, look. She's up there looking for books. Hmm. Which one am I supposed to read? No, that's not on the list. Story
Those are
coming.
a bit clumsy.
In story comes alive with visitors or with yeah, house visitors, house guests that you can add. Sometimes that really, really helps. Also, I think that Zos should let us um, create letters that you can use.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
There is a lot of work to do that I would hope they will do sometimes with the letters and stairs
Yes.
and ways to move up
Yeah, maybe even ropes.
and ropes.
Mm. Oh, In Dreams and Memories, the music box.
My second one,
Yeah.
the one I don't really like. But it's Almedi, so I placed it in the Almedi house.
Oh, well, Kildora, do not fall. Hold tight to that ladder. Look, everyone, what a library. It's very nice. Very, very, very nicely done. It's very impressive that it doesn't take you that long when you have a vision for what you want to build that you then just set yourself to it and you
Yes, I
allocate
mostly
time.
knew what items I needed to use, so I just had those in the inventory. Also, the
Ah,
lightning, I knew I would have to use the Lady of Enchanterias because they are almost the only source of lightning that is both
mm,
large and warm.
and warm. Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, that makes sense. And it just it's so subtle also. It's, I mean, gentle, indirect lighting. It's very nice. And this reminds me a lot of libraries in universities, other colleges and schools. We can sit and pore over all the books. Aha, the mushroom classification book, very important.
It was the very last lead I found for those.
Perfect book. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is fantastic. Ooh, the 5 points of the star. Very nice academy. Oh, hello. You'd want to come here and study.
Uh,
We'll look down here. Aha, I've not been in this room. We'll go over there in a moment. Very nice.
Remember, the members of the Mages Guild are there, so
Yeah.
must have a good academy.
Hmm. Absolutely fantastic. So elegant and yeah, different, very vastly different from the house that we've just seen before. Uh, I can't get over the fact that you've used so many curtains here. It's so fun.
I needed to cover the blasted walls.
Yes, you needed to do that. I totally get it.
Since the shape is a corner,
Mm,
I had to
yeah.
cover I had to cover the part of the carpets
Yes, yes.
that always come up come out.
Yeah, it poke out. Yeah.
You can see them, but they are down.
Yeah, 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 but I know what you mean. It's can be a bit annoying when they poke out like this on you. Oh, very, very interesting podium. Very nice. Very elegant also. Oh, you framed this one. This is very nice. Look, everyone. Very elegant too.
They're for the chairman.
Yeah, yeah. Ah. Yeah, that's sometimes really fiddly to get the furnishings to uh snap into place like you want them, so it looks homogeneous and like it was made in this way.
Yes, I always try to get them that way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's always the first thing I try to do.
Oh, very stunning view also from here. Yeah, and round or rounded shapes are sometimes really, really hard to create with
I,
with shells like this. Look, everyone.
I did the best I could.
Yeah, I totally feel you because um, in the Spring Rose Guild hall that our beloved Trilka created before she sadly passed away this year. She
Oh,
and
sorry.
yeah, she and Super actually tried to create a round shape with hedges to encompass the vampire quarter of the guild hall, and it's not easy to do that. And
No, it's not easy at all.
yeah, and I think, was it Super or was it Trilka? I think one of them was on the ground, moving around the hedges, and the other was hovering on the magic carpet above them to say a little bit to the right, a little bit to the right, left, and stuff like this to get it right. So it's really difficult to create that rounded look. You've done a very good job here. You should be proud of this.
Yes, at a certain point, I decided it was good enough.
Oh. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
but if you don't look at the decoration on the top, you don't notice it, that there is a difference.
yeah. And I mean, we don't have a lot of rounded bookshelves available in the game, so you have to create your own.
I think we don't have any.
Yeah, you don't. There's none.
There is a little slightly curved in the empty bookshelf
Ah.
from a furnishing pack. But that's all I know of.
Mhm. I mean, technically, you can create something rounded with there are curved seats. I think Druidic as well. That
Yes.
probably could work, or but that would be if you want to create a bookshelf like this with using seats, that would eat up a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
slots. Yeah, but
Yes.
it would eat up
Yes.
tons of slots. And how do you go
Oh,
about
indeed.
creating then? That's going to be difficult. Look,
I'm
everyone.
always for a bit of if a very cool thing requires a lot of slots, it's worth it. But
Mm-hmm.
then you need to work the entire house around it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe that could be an idea
Oh yes.
to work around it. I do love this here. Very
Become
fiddly.
a
Very fiddly to
become a
get
great
this. Go on.
Rubik library. Will become a great Rubik library.
Yeah. So gorgeous. What a beautiful home. The glorious home. Um, Let me check our nifty little list because I was gonna see just how about we're going to show one more house, I think.
You can still show the Antiquarian.
Yes, that one.
I think we are done with the other.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more houses that you could show because Pac has done vast enterprises.
Let's not exaggerate. There are a few more houses.
Well, but the Matheson Manor, for instance, people should go visit. If you want to have a look at a museum for paintings, and it's also, as mentioned, covering the interior, so reskinning the house a little bit. So I would recommend that people go visit that one.
I also recommend it because the museum is the one house that I made for other people to see.
Mm.
It was intended for that part to be
Yeah.
visited.
And the antiquarian one, let's see. Um, Wait a minute. Shall follow you when you have when you're going there. The antiquarian one is maybe you can talk a little bit about what the inspiration was behind it and how you uh, went about creating it.
The inspiration behind it was Shrek 2. Was
I love
the
it.
fir- yes. the factory portion from the godmother, the fairy godmother.
Oh, so this is the fairy godmother's in home
Inspired,
inspired by
inspired.
it. Okay, okay. Oh, I love it. Oh, look, is a little bit darker.
It's
Those are,
dark because there are a lot of lights, a lot of light sources, and it just works better in the night.
yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes, sometimes the night, like, you need it to actually accentuate all the little things that only, are mm, really stepping out of the shadows when you light them in a specific way. But the dark surroundings is needed to actually create that, because like creating a
Yes,
spotlight in it, if you will. Mm. Oh, look.
it's a big help to set the books wall.
Oh, there's also a trusty friend. Hello. So those of you who've seen Shrek 2,
The two of them are supposed to play together.
aw,
Was my first attempt at painting,
aw,
relatively complicated painting.
I love it. Somebody's waiting. Hey, wanna play? Hmm. Aw, look everyone.
I don't know if it's still perfectly in synchro. We'll see.
It's so
But
sweet.
yes, the house was inspired to the potion factory from the fairy
I, l-
mother in Shrek.
I love
I
it.
found it really funny, and I like the steampunk look of it. All the
Ah,
colors.
that's fantastic. The question is, shall I go inside first or shall I go outside and
It's
explore?
your choice. Out inside, you will find the machines.
Oh, okay.
Outside, you will find the source for the magic water.
Ah,
That is a magic pond
oh, very intriguing.
that
Oh,
is then the water falls into the lake
oh,
behind the house, and is then pulled out to be refined
ah,
into portions. Yeah, that's the story of the house.
so beautiful, so cute. Yeah, yeah, Lilana, I think you should come visit here if you've not been. You need to see this. All of you need to see this. I mean, not just on stream. Would encourage you to come and visit.
It's
Yeah,
an
we.
old house. I started it. I started in the beginning. I did the garden
Ah,
and a few things, and then I changed it. I changed a lot later.
ah. Yeah, sometimes you start outside and then you work yourself in in yeah inwardly and look at, well, where is the story going to take me? What's the mood? What's the feel of the house? And yeah, you can already see the steampunk elements here. It's not subtle, it's right in your face. Ah, hello. Oh, very nice use for those.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, scrapeyard. I mean, you kind of need that sometimes. A little bit darker, and but I notice why, because of this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's this only shines in the
It
dark.
doesn't work in the daylight.
No, it doesn't work in the daylight. It shines only in the night, in the darkness. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. Ooh, I love it so much. Look, everyone. There. Yes,
This is
magical.
the most magical house I tried. I don't normally use much many lighting for there.
Yeah. I mean, you made very nice color choices here too. This is, and this, I'm reiterating this, but it only works in the dark. This would not.
Thankfully now with the hourglass is dark forever, so
Yeah, yeah. So good that they have that, that it is there. Oh, yeah, and this is so elegant. And what you've achieved here is a marriage between nature and steampunk, mechanical, uh, yeah, mechanical hands that kind of embrace nature and vice versa.
yes, the magic of the pond has an influence on the nature around it. As
Yeah.
does the steampunk. On the other side, there are no plants; there are only mushrooms.
Oh. And sometimes the colors or the trees can shine in the darkness too, because this, pink and very white of the cherry blossoms, they do
Yeah,
shine also in the darkness.
you still see the color.
Yeah, yeah, it's very beautiful. And those flowers are just so powerful. I love them. They can really illuminate places.
As they feed the entire back of the
Yes,
wall.
yes, yes.
Just a few dots.
Just a few dots, and that's already enough to give enough light and accent to this, so that you create a marvelous look here. Very, very stunning. So elegant. Here we have a look at the house from this angle. Oh, that's a good question, Lilana. Um,
Really? Oh, it's all natural.
it's all natural. It's all natural glows. I mean,
The
technically,
potion,
I
the potions you twos are drinking are all natural.
mean, technically, all everything that is in the world is natural. You use material that is already there, so by definition, if you go by that, then it's all natural.
You bring it down down to the bone. Yes,
To like, if you break it
not
down to
all
the
made of
particle,
stars.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Precisely. Also here, very nice choices. Really elegant. Ah, ooh, look. Yeah,
The
that's
original pond.
yes, very nice use for it. So beautiful. Everybody come here, visit, sit here, contemplate, maybe get a few ideas yourself, and go about designing, creating. Mm, beautiful waterfall here. So love the choices here as well, the color choices inside. Wonderful layering.
Some lunar cactuses.
Perfect. Few shrooms, glorious mist.
No way, I might go around and cut trees now, Lilar,
Sure.
because I want to see the glowing sun. I really do.
So perfect. So mesmerizing too. Isn't this, I mean, yeah, and this is inspired by Shrek 2, by a movie to
Like the
create this beautiful little potion factory. This is just so darling and sweet.
want the magical colors
Ah,
and steampunk
elements, yes,
and
yes.
steampunk elements. This is closed.
Yeah, I was wondering whether you close that one off. Makes complete sense. Also leading the visitors around, making sure they're not going astray. Very nice.
I closed the other side of the house when you enter, when you get inside from the right.
Mm.
I closed it.
Oh,
In the beginning, it was open. I imagine
ah.
nobody will go inside the house from that side. There's nothing. I left it empty. There was nothing.
Mm.
And I swear that everyone just went right around the house to the part with nothing to see.
I mean,
So I closed it.
maybe, yeah, and sometimes you get curious. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Wow, everyone, look. Oh, the lighting is so perfect. The colors are so nice. And this does not look like the antiquarian gallery at all. I mean, there is still
Not the loading screen one.
no, absolutely not. I mean, there is still you've also done serious reframing of this particular piece, this particular house, of course.
Yes, I reshaped a bit.
You reshaped it a lot. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, if you want to create a specific look, it has to uh, be reshapen into submission.
Right. Into submission, I was saying.
Ooh,
There's a few women spiders at work.
yes, so cute, so cute. What's up? Also, so much detail here, everyone. And oh, but you're super close to the limit as well. Two
Yes.
slots left. Two slots.
I have 2 slots left.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Wow. That's a lot of books, lots of Dwemer library going on here and Dwemer spiders. This is so awesome that you created this. This, this is so fantastic. I love it.
That's the powered core.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
I added a lot of light sources around here.
Yeah, to
I don't know
how
how many. I don't know exactly how many I put inside of the bowl up there, but few.
but a lot to get it to look like this. Also, how long did it actually take you to create this particular build?
Um, I did the exterior and the interior in 2 different moments.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Two
sometimes
very different moments.
Yeah, hibernating a project and then returning to it and working on the inside while the outside is already ready. Ooh, like this little detail here.
I did the inside entirely from the beginning.
Ah, yeah, wonderful. So wonderful. Nice lighting also here. Ooh.
I mean,
Aha.
it's a prestigious factory after all. We need some nice light.
Yes, yes. Where to put all the potions? Well, into shelves, everyone. Look, I love this idea. I really do. It's fantastic. Reminds me of a chemistry lab a little bit.
This
Oh, yeah, of course, you need.
I don't want to be the one who opens those brewers because they're made of stone. But
Yeah, in a storm, that would be a bit spicy. Ooh, this is also a nice use for a transmute station.
yeah, that's well mine. I think I had one from the guild.
This is wonderful. I love this. And the colors from outside they reprise in the inside too, ever so slightly
Mm.
in the potions and the materials that are being used. So it's a very nice touch. I do love this.
I'll admit this is the only chance. You
Yes.
like it.
Everybody would I think the entire stream would agree that they love this. So beautiful. Very also a really nice idea to just reshape the house and um yeah, really make it look like it's a really nice little lab in
I
this
wanted to
way.
give it some a somewhat industrial look from the inside.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. And I do love this here. Really reminds me of chemistry class. Bunsenbrenner sunk into the table here. Can start concocting potions.
Good place to do it.
Yes, yes, yes. The Craglorn actually does appear here a little bit. Liliana, good eye.
That's true.
Yeah, do love this. It's very, very nicely done. And you don't notice that you are actually in the Alpine uh, gallery, the antiquarian Alpine gallery that is. Look, look, look. Wonderful reshaping, reskinning.
If you visit, please don't open the barges.
Okay. Yeah, and I think sometimes if you don't want people to go to specific places, you just must close stuff off. Oh, look.
Yes.
Oh, you've done such a beautiful job here. I'm glad we went here to show this to everyone.
You miss the clockwork team.
Yes, yes, a little bit clockworky, a little bit you know, very dramery, and just the outside is so mesmerizing, and you do see the connection. Ah, a little bit of a workshop here. Oh,
I'm not
taking
exactly
notes.
sure on the of the function of the library really, but it's supposed to tell the machine how to make the potion.
Yeah, which makes sense. You know, you would keep a recipe, if you will, for each potion. And if you have a lot of them, like a lot of different variations, you kind of have to keep score.
Yeah.
Make sure that nothing goes amiss. I mean, what would happen? Oh, I love this. What would happen if something went terribly wrong? Everything goes poof.
We have now a very well prepared archive.
Ooh, I love this. This is so fantastic. Taking this this
You can.
particular, yeah,
No, sorry.
blocked
Sorry.
off. Make sure nobody goes there. Yeah. Really love this. That really different use for this particular home and taking it to the next level. And actually, it is really spacious. If you come here, if people come here and it's not furnished at all, you get in. This is a really, really large space.
It is very large, very high.
Mm. Very, very,
The room itself is, I think, high twice as much as it is mine.
yeah. So big. Oh,
Absolutely.
look. Hello. Also interesting use for those. I love it. The wine presses. It's very, very nice. I love it. Great touch. So the lighting is of course perfect here too. Ah, hello. Ooh, the bubbles. Of course, potions or the ingredients bubbling away or zapping away. Can tell there's different uses for these potions.
Yeah. There is blue, green, and red.
Yeah.
And red. Who
Aha.
knows what they do?
And this machine does it all with the information stored. Seriously nicely done. Very, very marvelous.
Really
Very
magical.
glorious. Yeah, magic is so magical. I'm so glad we are showing this very magical house to everyone, hoping that everybody comes and takes a look around and maybe gets inspired a little bit, maybe to create something similar or something entirely different, but on the same note. Oh, I love this so
There's
much.
so many nice houses, cool houses with the clockwork items.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and you can utilize them so much. I mean, sometimes it's just I've seen, for instance, someone create like an abstract piece of art in a really modern styled house in, I think, also one more housing competition. And they turned around the Vattenfall model and then they used a few of the clockwork pipes and yeah, also just little pieces of those mechanical pieces to accent and to create like a grid, and it looked super fancy
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, it was just really, really nice. Uh, very
That's very
abstract and
nice.
modern.
There
Yeah,
are a lot of very cool abstract things I've seen.
yeah.
Wow. Um, some other creators make beautiful paintings with the items.
Yeah. And create something really, really
You
new. Yeah.
Very new 2D, just an image.
Yeah, just an image and
They really draw.
yeah. And that's art for me too, because people being so creative to find it in themselves to create an image that doesn't exist in 2D in a game like this is just next
That's
level.
very artsy.
Very artsy indeed. Love it. Well, we are almost, I think we're at the end of all the houses for today,
I think
but
yes, we've seen all.
we've seen all. But I would also like to advertise maybe you do have a clubhouse, yes?
Yes, I have a small clubhouse.
That is the house
It's
of this.
my main house, my main house.
Ooh. Lilana is asking, do you have a work in progress right now?
Yes, I do. It's more sugar meadow that I'm
Ooh.
redoing. I think Lilana has seen my old sugar meadow, but I deleted it entirely. And
Oh.
I'm trying to make my entry for the folklore contest. And yes, I did. It's gone. All of the palace, everything. Nothing.
That's also
Tabula
radical.
rasa.
It's radical to do that, to go ahead. Oh, there's something here, but I'm gonna go, as you just said, tabula rasa and start fresh.
Yeah, it was a big deal, the one I had in sugar. I spent weeks, 3 weeks to make it. But it's gone now. It was old. I didn't like it. I'm doing a new one, but I'm playing very slowly these days.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, sometimes you have to allow the creative juices to flow a little bit until they take shape in a new glorious build like this one.
Yes, I'm like I started it. You can take a sneak peek if you want, but I'm still letting it simmer down a bit.
Ah, well, I have been able to take a little sneak peek also at a work when it was a work in progress with Dreadfather Sithis' Spotlight, when he was in the middle of building a temple for
Mm.
all the different princes. Um,
Yes,
that was really interesting. So yeah, if you want to show it, we do
of course.
still we can still go and show it off. I'm listening to you if you want to show it to people. I'm happy to show it. Um, yeah, but I was gonna advertise your house of the what was it? The
The
clubhouse.
clubhouse,
Yeah. Oh, Silent Magnifico. That is the
it's magnificent.
yeah. Everybody go visit and be amazed and stunned and
Everything's clubhouse.
yes.
It sports all the games.
Hmm.
Okay.
Also go have a look at the museum for all the paintings in Matheson Manor. It's I've showcased it on a stream, as I mentioned in a Crips episode. You should all go visit. It's really, really beautiful. Also, reskin, like the entire interior of the house has taken a completely different shape. And you all should see it.
You're all welcome. It isn't much yet. It's only 300 items so far. And most is only trees. Okay. In position. This way, this way. This laughing on land. I still have to make this part where you go down. No? But you can also come this way. Okay. So we're starting here. Now we go down the stream. I still have to make some kind of walk path. But I'm trying a few things with the for the jungle. You should be able to follow the path until this point. But that's not where the house is. There is a hidden path here. And we should get this. Oh, excuse me, I had you in, had the audio off. No, I didn't.
Oh, this is so beautiful. I love it. So glorious. Look, everyone. Just look.
Blending some kind of El Dorado.
Ah, ooh, that's
You see.
interesting. Little El Dorado, everyone. A city of gold. Yeah, and of course that must be hidden, because to this day, no one has found the El Dorado yet.
Yes, I wanted it to be a bit hidden from the main path so that when
Yeah,
you come
yeah.
to the end of the stream, you wonder, where is the house? Anything here?
Yeah, yeah. Where is it? And is there, yeah, it's also really nice that you've hidden it a little bit and that it is stashed away here and all. It's really, really nice. And of course, this is still a work in progress, but I'm really, really excited to see what you're going to make with this.
Yes, I have to. There will be something different in front of the waterfall. I want to see the water. This is covering in too much, so I will move that piece over less.
Yeah, yeah.
Angle.
Yeah, sometimes you have to try, does it work here? Doesn't it work here? Is it maybe too big? Do I need to do this or that? And sometimes you have to do it like Super, the new Spring GM, and drag all kinds of designers into your house and ask them about their opinion and maybe ask, hey, what can I do to make this you know,
Ah, yes.
create specific effects or something, and then collaboration. Sometimes that is
It
exactly what
always
we need.
works.
Yes, yes.
The eggs from the Telvanni house in the chicken pen. It's a
Ah,
collaboration, for example.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes you need just tiny little details like that. Or,
Yeah,
what
somebody has a solution
yeah, somebody
to
has a
this solution.
solution and a different perspective, and that can really, really help creating this. Yeah, and also maybe I should advertise a little bit. Lilana is very looking forward to seeing all the folklore entries in the contest and hopes that more people will participate. So everybody who hasn't entered yet, message and enter and show off your homes and maybe create something that is very folkloric or that fits into that theme. Yeah, because we need more creative people and designers to show what they're capable of doing in this.
It's always nice to participate.
Yes, yes, it totally is.
I hope I make it. I fell a bit behind my schedule for this one, and my game is quite laggy lately, so I keep falling off ledges and bridges
Oh
while I'm
dear.
doing this. Today was good. It
Oh,
was a good day.
that's
Many nervous
wonderful.
painting this evening.
I'm really glad everything worked out. Look, everyone. Yeah, I'm also really curious. I will echo what Lilana is saying. I'm really curious what you will make and how this shapes up.
So am I.
Yeah, sometimes we don't know
I
how
really don't
things
know
turn
what
out.
it will look like.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. A little bit hidden away. And this is a little sneak, everyone. And with that, I will say thank you so, so much, Pac, for indulging me and all the questions and for answering also questions from the audience in stream, yes, and for showing us so many beautiful houses. It's been my very distinct pleasure to show it, and I've been waiting for this, been dying to do
Thanks.
this.
It was a long time making.
Yes,
Thank you very much. I also very much enjoyed it. I'm
really, really
also very
love it.
happy to be able to give back some of what I got from this amazing community.
Oh, so wonderful. I always love that. That notion is very, very sweet and caring. I adore it a lot. Thank you so much again. Also, everybody who's still in the stream for hanging on for so long. It's almost 4 hours. Um, you've been very patient with us.
We really made it to midnight. You were right.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes it's just fun to hang out and to talk housing, and then time passes in a snap, and here we are. It's just perfect.
It worked very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
It was a
everybody.
very nice evening.
Yes, I enjoyed it too. It was so perfect. And for those of you who are looking forward to the next spotlight, I can tell you today that the next spotlight will be with Poseidon. And
Intriguing.
yes, I will keep you posted on when, and you will find out soon. So everybody come again, visit, and yeah, also show your love and appreciation to Pac. It's been such a wonderful evening. And with that, I'm going to close off slowly.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Have a glorious weekend.
Thank you again, Vivian.
You're very welcome.